What up? What up? What up? What's up, man? It's your boy Big Tight coming back through here one more again, man. Hey, we got the breaking news coming up, man. We've been waiting to see who was going to be the first domino to fall between Terry McLaurin, Trey Henderson, Cam Hayward. Some people don't know Cam Hayward. He also doing the hold in situation also with the Steelers. And Micah Parsons, you know what's going on with the drama with him and Jerry Jones, man. So breaking news, y'all. Terry McLaurin is the first domino to fall, man. He and the Commanders just came into agreement with contracts, man. As y'all see on my screen, man, he got a 3-year, $96 million deal. Shout out to Terry McLaurin, man, and shout out for the Commanders getting that deal done before the season, and also getting the deal done to give Terry McLaurin at least about a good 2 weeks to try to get himself in football shape, man. Because these guys ain't really been doing too much because they're trying to protect themselves from getting injured or anything. So they pretty much been chilling on the sideline, maybe doing a little odd end stuff. What up with your break forever, man? You say that's a lot of money. Yes, sir, it is, baby. Yes, sir, it is. Break forever. That's like that's 32 million a year, break forever. Yeah, he got 3 year 96 million. And break forever. I don't know if you remember when I said that, because some people were saying the fact that he is right at about he is like 30 years old. So you remember I was saying they should give him like about a 3 year deal, because the deal is perfect, y'all. Because with him getting a 3 year deal, y'all, that's perfect, especially with his age. Because by the time they got to get ready to pay Jaden Daniels, his contract will be up. So Jaden Daniels, he continue to play the way he playing, he most definitely gonna get a big contract. What up with your Rick H Town? You say that's a good deal for him. Yeah, good deal, Rick H Town. He most definitely deserved it, Rick H Town. I've been saying that he done had over 1,000 yards every year he done been in the NFL except for his rookie year. In his rookie year, he still had over 900 some yards receiving his rookie year. And y'all think about it. He did that 5 years straight, over 1,000 yard receiving with basically shitty quarterbacks, y'all. Now, last year was the first year he had a consistent quarterback with Jaden Daniels. But just think about it, the man ain't really had a consistent quarterback, and he been putting the numbers up every year. And like I said, his rookie year, he had like 900 some yards. What up with your reptile, man? You say top of the morning. You say, how we doing, my brother? Hope all is well. Everything good in the hood, reptile, man. Appreciate you coming through, brother. Yes, sir, man. So, hey, what up with your fourth and sloth? You say brother needs to get paid. You said they ain't doing crap with him. Appreciate you coming through, fourth and slot, man. Hey, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. You say break forever. You say he's a speedy and crafty wideout. Yeah, break forever. I'm telling you right now, it was good for them to get him signed, man, because I had been saying that offense is not gonna be the same if they don't keep your boy Scary Terry, man. Because Debo is not the guy that stretched the field, y'all. Debo is what I call a gadget guy. He is the gadget receiver. What up with your Jeremy James? You said I told y'all he was coming back. Yes, sir, Jeremy James. Your boy is back in the building. Back in the building, baby. Reptile, you say break. Oh, he's saying break. He's saying what up with your break forever. But yeah, Jeremy, right in the nick of time, man. Cause like I say, this give him at least about 2 weeks to get himself in a little football shape before they get ready to start their first game of the season, man. Fourth and slot, you say is he more important to the Commanders than Micah is to the Cowboys? Ooh, fourth and slot. That's a good damn question right there. That is a good damn question right there. Fourth and slot. Let me think about that one. That's a good one. Ooh, you know what? Fourth and slot. I'm gonna say no. Fourth and slot, because I think without Scary Terry, I don't think that they would now I'm gonna put it like this, fourth and slot. Without Scary Terry, I feel like the Commanders would still win games. But I feel like when they get into playoff time and they got to play, they got to play the Eagles, they got to play the Rams, you know what I'm saying? They got to play somebody like that in the playoff, Minnesota, Detroit. they most definitely would need scary terror. They most definitely wouldn't beat none of those teams, but they would get by. They would get by in the damn regular season. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: Micah Parsons, the Cowboys without Micah Parsons, they ain't doing a damn thing. Hey, what your boy Chris Tucker say? Not a damn thing. Your girl said, "Ooh, what's up?" He said, "Not a damn thing." Yeah, that's exactly what the Cowboys gonna do without Michael Parsons. They already ain't gonna do too much with him, but without him, they most definitely ain't doing a damn thing. Believe that. Break forever. Let's see. Tri-State. What up with your brother? You say they're gonna announce the Micah signing the day before the game. And SC Panther boy, what up with your brother? Appreciate you coming through, man. Tri-State, you say Jerry wants the national media talk about the Cowboys instead of defending champs on opening night, and you say hopped out the car looking like Freddie Jackson. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tri-State. Hey, what your boy said when he walked back over there? What your boy what your boy Ice Cube said? He said, "Yo, Janet Jackson still got a little bit bigger, ain't she?" Janet Jackson looking a little bit big over there. But yeah, man, I think it was a great signing, man. I think it was a perfect signing as far as the year and the contract. I felt like he should have got somewhere around that 30 million mark, and they got him at 32 million a year. Like I said, it's a perfect deal because Jaden Daniels, they got about 3 years before they got to pay Jaden Daniels, which is when his contract will end. So that'd be perfect timing, y'all. And I mean perfect timing, because that's around about the time they're gonna have to come out the pocket and pay a lump sum of money for your boy Jaden Daniels. Because if he continue to play like how he's playing, he ain't gonna do nothing but get better. And when it's time for the Commanders to pay Jaden Daniels, they gonna break the bank. But your boy, hey, they gonna have to bring the Brinks truck to his front yard and just lift it up like a dump truck and just dump it all, just dump all the money in the front yard, because your boy most definitely gonna get paid, man. But yeah, like I say, y'all, like I say, man, this most definitely makes the Commanders most definitely a Super Bowl threat, man. My thing is, y'all, and this is my thing, y'all, the Commanders, I feel like they could probably beat anybody in the NFC, man. My thing is, can they beat the Eagles, man? That's my thing, y'all. Can they beat the Eagles? And we're going to find out this year, because they're in the same division and they got to play each other 2 times, man. That is my thing. Can they get past them doggone Eagles? Because if they can get past them Eagles, I'm going to definitely give them a good shot against everybody else. They showed they went into Detroit last year and beat Detroit in Detroit. And I believe this team that they got this year is better than the team they had last year. So I'm gonna definitely feel like the Commanders, if they can get past them Eagles, man, I'm gonna definitely feel like they can make some noise in the NFC for sure, y'all. Let me see. Rick H-Town, you say D-Boy is overrated as hell. You say he will get exposed now. Kyle Shanahan is no longer calling his number. Ooh. You say overrated, Rick H-Town? I don't know, Rick H-Town. You say he overrated. Rick H-Town, I ain't gonna say he overrated. I'm gonna say he more like a gadget guy. He the guy you get on your team, like I say, to run the jet sweeps, run him on the screens. You can use him in the slot because he got the strength and the ability to break tackles and take it to the house. You know, you more definitely you always need somebody like that on your team, Rick H-Town, man. And like I say, Scary Terry, he is the guy that's gonna stretch the field at any point in time. He can take it to the house. And then, y'all, you can't forget about, I'm going to tell you another thing, y'all. You can't forget about your boy Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz most definitely is still a reliable tight end, man. He showed y'all that last year. Your boy still got good hands. He still know how to get open, sit down in them zones and them holes on third down and move the chains, man. So, and I most definitely feel good about that running back that they got, man. I think he was that running back they got, man. I think he was like a 6th or 7th round pick. Oh, man, they got to steal with him, man. That boy been running that thing in the preseason. They got to steal with him, and that's got a lot to do with why they traded Brian Robinson Jr., man. They got a lot to do with why they traded him. Let me see. Rick H-Town, you say facts, Jaden and C.J. Stroud about to sign a $500 million. Yeah, them boys about to get paid big time, Rick H-Town. Hey, Rick H-Town, you think Patrick Mahomes? You remember a couple of years ago, everybody was like, "Boy, your boy Patrick Mahomes got paid." You think he got paid? Yeah. Watch what your boy Jaden Daniels and C.J. Stroud do when they get paid. Boy, they ain't gonna have no more money left. Fourth and slots. You say Matthew Stafford. You say Matthew Stafford is a full participant. You say now you think the Rams can be better than the Commanders and the Eagles with Stafford. Hey, fourth and slot. Now, I'm this is my first time seeing you in here. I don't know if you've been in here before, but I said I think the Rams have a very, and I mean very, very good chance that Matthew Stafford stay healthy. Now, you know, fourth and slot, if you know like I know, those back problems are lingering problems. So it'll be interesting to see if he can stay healthy during the season. But I'm gonna definitely feel like the Rams most definitely got a squad. I believe that they got a great young defensive line. I like the fact that they picked up Devontae Adams because Devontae Adams is still a reliable receiver. And he don't have to worry about going against the number one cornerback no more because Puka Nacua going to get that coverage. So now Devontae Adams going to be able to work against the number 2 and number 3 receiver, and he most definitely going to get open against them. So I most definitely like that. I like the fact that they signed Kyron Williams. I feel like he most definitely is a very good running back. So yeah, man. I'm telling you right now, fourth and slaw. I feel like if the Rams, if Matthew Stafford can stay healthy, the Rams most definitely gonna have a great shot in the NFC. Believe that. They most definitely will, because that young defensive line they got ain't no joke, baby. It ain't no joke. Break Forever, you said so many teams this year. Yeah, it is, Break Forever. It is, man. It's so much competition right now. Boy, it's so much competition right now, Break Forever, boy. Hey, I can't wait, man. We got 2 more weeks, y'all. Hey, this weekend right here coming up, we got college football. I can't wait for that. Y'all already know. Y'all keep your notification bell on, man. Y'all know I will be doing live game reaction for both of the big college football games on Saturday. I'll be doing the Texas-Ohio State game, and I also will do the Ohio State and I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be doing the Texas and Ohio State and LSU and Clemson, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna do both of those games on Saturday, baby. It's gonna be on and doggone popping, on like popcorn, on like Donkey Kong. Break Forever, you say this the best year. And fourth and slop, you say he be going into practice looking like a lowercase. You say, do you go live every day? Yeah, fourth and slop. I pretty much go live every day. Now, fourth and slop, I'm off work today, fourth and slop. So that's why you probably haven't seen me coming on around this time. But fourth and slop, I normally come on. I don't know what time zone you in, but I'm in the Eastern time zone. So I usually come on anywhere between 8 and 9:30 at night. Most of the time I get home from work about 7:30 somewhere in there. And I come on somewhere between that time. So I say on the average between 8 and 9 o'clock, I come on at nighttime pretty much damn near every night, fourth and slop, man. And we do a little bit of everything over here, fourth and slop. We do the college football, we do NFL. I do NBA also, man. We big Lakers fans over here. So we most definitely do live game reaction for the Lakers and any other, if it's any other big NBA game on, we do that too, man. So appreciate you coming over here, brother. Break Forever, you say my Jets against the Steelers week 1. Break Forever, I'm finna tell you this, Break Forever. I'm gonna take y'all, hey, Break Forever, I'm gonna take y'all to beat them Steelers on week 1. Yes, sir, Break Forever. I'm gonna take y'all with that defense that beat them Steelers in week 1, man. Because I'm telling you right now, the Steelers offensive line been shaky the past couple of years, and I gotta see, man. They got to show me that they can give your boy Aaron Rodgers time against that Jets defensive front, man. They gonna have to show me. Let me see. What up with you, Steph Richard, man? Appreciate you coming through, Steph Richard. And fourth and slot, you say, okay, bet I sub, but I probably won't be able to be there at night. But okay. Appreciate that. Fourth and slot, man. It's all good, man. Appreciate you coming through, man, for sure, man. It's all good in the hood. Like I say, fourth and slot. I'll be doing live game reaction all through the season, man. So I'm pretty sure, you'll be catching me. You'll catch me at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, one of those games come on Saturday. I think at 12. I think the Ohio State and Texas game come on at 12 Saturday. And LSU and Clemson. I think they got the night game Saturday. So you'll catch me for sure. For sure. Let me see. Break forever. You said thank you. And fourth and sloth, you say, well, I'm gonna go, but remember, football forever. You already know fourth and sloth, man. Appreciate you coming through, brother, for sure. Appreciate you coming through, man. All right, man. But yeah, man, like I was saying, man, let's see. Do y'all think hey, and y'all know what, man? It's been a whole lot of drama going on with Micah Parsons and Jerry Jones, man. Who do y'all think probably gonna be the next domino to fall, man? We still got 3 guys out there. See, a lot of guys don't know that Cam Hayward, the defensive tackle for the Steelers, he also is another guy that's not playing right now, doing the so-called what you call a hold-in. And if y'all don't know what they mean by a hold-in, y'all, the only thing different is instead of them holding out, the only thing different is that they don't got smart with it. Instead of them staying at home and not coming to training camp or coming to the practice facility at all, they don't got smart now. So now they come and they report, but they not doing nothing. So that way, y'all, they can't find them. They can't find them because they find them because they're not there. But if they there, they can't find them. And that's why y'all hear them saying, you know, they got a hamstring injury or it's something like that. But really ain't nothing wrong with them, man. You know what the problem is. They waiting to get paid, and they ain't trying to get on that field until they get paid, which I don't blame them. And that's why I say with Micah Parsons, man, if I was him, if it take me to sit out 2 or 3 games, the same way Emmitt Smith did back in the day, when it was time for Jerry Jones to pay Emmitt Smith, he didn't want to come out the pocket to pay Emmitt Smith after he was most definitely was the horse that drove the Cowboys. If y'all remember the Cowboys back then, man, y'all know they had a great offensive line, but Emmitt Smith was the train, was the caboose on that damn. He was the engine on that train, baby. So, hey, he didn't want to pay Emmitt Smith. Get what Emmitt Smith say. Okay, you don't want to pay me? I ain't putting no cleats on, no shoulder pads, none of that until you pay me. And guess what happened? Them Cowboys went right on out there, played game 1, L. Yeah, they played game 1, L. Jerry Jones said, okay, we're going to see what. Okay, well, you know how Jerry Jones be talking. Okay, we're going to see what happens in game 2. If we lose another game 2, I'm going to have to pay him. And guess what happened in that game 2? L. And guess what happened after that game 2? Breaking news, Emmitt Smith has been paid, highest paid running back in the NFL. And check it out, y'all. After they did that, guess what Dallas Cowboys did? We went to the Super Bowl again and won it back-to-back Super Bowls. So that's why I say, hey, if I'm Micah Parsons, if it take for me to prove a point to Jerry Jones and sit out 1 or 2, maybe even 3 or 4 games, hey, I'm gonna do it, man. Because hey, if y'all, I don't know if y'all remember, man, back when what was that safety that played for Seattle, man? Was it Earl Thomas? Stiff Rich, you say Jerry is an asshole. Trey Channel, what up with you, brother? You say, hey, Big Tight should do a retire. Hey, bro, Trey Channel, he just put on this uniform, Trash Shelter. He can't retire yet. Trash Shelter say he need to go on and hang the cleats up. He ain't even got his uniform on yet. Good Trash Shelter. Reptile, you say what team won all 3 games in the preseason? Reptile, that's a good question, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, Reptile. I have not been keeping up with who won all their games in the preseason. I ain't gonna lie to you, Reptile. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, preseason, you know, I'll be doing the live game reactions and I keep up with it, but I don't really be keeping up with who winning because it don't really matter. But you know, if it was the season, Reptile, oh yeah, I'll be on it, doggone it. Yes, sir. I'll be on it. Trash Town, you say he needs to go clean up the XFL. And Reptile, you say I only know the Ravens did. Yeah, I don't know who else. I don't know who else went undefeated though, Reptile. I don't, to be honest with you. I really don't. I really don't, brother. But yeah, man. So that's my thing, y'all. With and that's the same thing with Micah Parsons and the same thing with Trey Henderson with the Cincinnati Bengals, man. If I'm Trey Henderson with the Cincinnati Bengals, like I told y'all before, man, the Cincinnati Bengals made a big mistake, y'all. And I don't care what nobody say. If any of y'all Bengal fans out there, y'all probably agree with me. If you don't, you're probably being biased because you're a fan. But when it comes down to signing max players like that, they should have signed Trey Henderson instead of signing T. Higgins. I know your boy Joe Burrow wanted T. Higgins so he can have his 2 receivers and he can put up the passing stats, and they got the nice looking offensive stuff. You know what they always say, y'all. Offense sell tickets, defense wins championships. And let me tell you something about the Bengals defense. During the preseason, every time they starters done been on the field, they look horrible. Let me say that one more time. They defense been looking horrible, and that's without Trey Henderson. And then let me tell y'all another secret. Last year, they defense was bad last year, and Trey Henderson still led the NFL with 17.5 sacks with a shitty defense. So that lets you know if he don't play, they gonna be worse than that. So I'm letting y'all know right now, if Trey Henderson don't play for the Cincinnati, now Cincinnati Bengals defense already ain't gonna be good. But if he don't play, telling y'all right now, if y'all play fantasy football, underdog, whatever, and y'all be betting on the players high and low and stuff on fantasy on DraftKings and underdog fantasy, whoever is the wide receiver that go against the Bengals, whatever they higher and lower is, you better bet higher because they gonna get it. The Bengals ain't stopping no damn body. Whoever the quarterback is, whatever they passing yards is, you better go higher. Whatever the running back is, higher. Whatever the receiver is, higher. Whatever the tight end is, higher. Whatever the kicker is, higher. Whatever the fans doing the wave in the stands, higher. However many hot dogs the man got walking down and stuff, get your hot dogs, get your popcorn. Yeah, get you 3 of them. However many you got, get all of them. Because you're going to get all the points in the stats against them. Believe that. Trash channel, you say get those likes up. Yes, sir, man. If y'all enjoying the content, y'all most definitely make sure y'all double tap the screen for the likes and subscribe to the channel if y'all enjoying the content, man. For sure, man. Stiff Rich, you say the way Jerry fired Tom Landry from the get-go, you say yeah, for sure. Stiff Richard, man, that wasn't right neither, man. That wasn't right neither, because you know Tom Landry. Hey, you remember they had a parade for him and everything, but you know, hey, them Dallas fans, they used to love Tom Landry back in the day, boy. You know, Tom Landry be on that sideline with that pimp hat on. He'd be over there with that pimp hat on the sideline. Rick H-Town, you say the Bengals can't stop a nosebleed. Yeah, they ain't stopping nobody. That way, hey, Rick H-Town, I'm telling you, hey, that first game, who the Bengals play their first game, y'all? Who they play? Who the Bengals play their first game? Cleveland. Yeah. The Bengals played Cleveland the first game. Yeah. Who Cleveland? Who Cleveland top wide receiver? Is it Jerry Jeudy? I think Cleveland top wide receiver Jerry Jeudy, and then the tight end. The tight end they got what's the tight end they got? I know the dude name. Got like an African type name. But I'm telling y'all right now, you better pick both of them, because whatever they do, it's most definitely gonna be over. Believe that. They going over. Whatever they got their passing yards is, they will be going over, because the Bengals ain't stopped. Njoku. Yeah, that's it. Appreciate that, Rick H-Town. I couldn't think of his damn name for nothing, Rick H-Town. I appreciate that, man. Break forever. You say the Bengals over Cleveland. You say you gonna take the Bengals over Cleveland, break forever? Ugh. I don't know, break forever, man. You know, Cleveland got a good ass second. Cleveland got a good defense, break forever. I'm gonna tell you this, break forever. When it comes to Cleveland, if y'all look at their team, man, Cleveland actually got some talent on their team. They just ain't had no consistency at quarterback. And I'm gonna tell you another thing, break forever, while we on Cleveland. Do y'all think, in y'all opinion, y'all, I'm asking y'all opinion, because y'all know how we do over here. What up with you, fourth and sloth, man? You say you're on back, and you say you're right about Njoku. Okay, got you, fourth and sloth, man. Appreciate you coming back, brother. Appreciate you coming back, though. To post up with your boy for a hot minute, for sure. But let me ask y'all something, man. Fourth and sloth, break forever, Stiff Richard, Rick H-Town, man. Let me ask y'all something, man. Jeremy James, if you're still in here. Let me ask y'all a question about your boy Shador. It's a lot going around right now. And I'm actually gonna do Y'all, matter of fact, y'all, tonight, y'all keep your notification bell on. I will be coming back on at my same time, around about 8:30. And I'm going to do a film breakdown of that game from the last game when they just played the Rams in the preseason, man. And, a lot of people been saying, Shedeur wasn't playing good. He was holding the ball. And then you got some people saying he was in there with a lot of guys that weren't going to make the team, which I do agree with that. My thing is, y'all, when it comes to that last game, if you ask me, if they really wanted to get a good look at Dylan Gabriel and a good look at Shedeur, what they should have did is Joe Flacco shouldn't have damn played in the first damn place. That way, whoever you started first, if you start Dylan Gabriel first, then okay, you got Dylan Gabriel out there with the ones and the twos. Okay, then bring Shedeur out there probably like the second quarter, somewhere probably about the second quarter, halfway through the second quarter, whatever. So at least, y'all, think about it now. At least you got Shedeur out there going out there on offense with the guys that are at least the twos and the threes. The twos and the threes, most likely those guys, ain't no most likely. Those guys going to be on the team because your twos and your threes, you got your second going to be your backup. The third guy, he going to be on the team too. He could fluctuate back and forth off the practice squad or whatever. But those guys going to be on the team. So you would get a better look at what Shedeur going to do because when they drop back on the pass, see, it might look like he's holding the ball. But like I said tonight, we're going to break the film down, man, and we're going to look and see if those receivers, were they really open and he was just holding the ball looking for the big play, or was he holding the ball because those guys weren't open? We're going to look at the offensive line. Were they really blocking, or was he taking too long to get rid of the ball? We're going to look at the film tonight. We're going to get the answers, y'all, because the film, one thing I like about the film when it comes to football, the film do not lie. No matter what nobody say, people might say this, people might say that, but we're going to get to the bottom of it, y'all. The film, once again, the film do not lie, y'all. I remember every time when I played football in high school, football in college, and y'all know I call myself Big. My name is Big Tight because I played tight end in high school and college. If y'all don't know, if y'all new in here and y'all don't know why they call me Big Tight, it's because I played tight end in high school and college. But anyway, y'all, if it ever was a particular point in the game, I had to stay in and block. Because most of the time on pass situation, I went out for pass because I was a pass catching tight end. I blocked pretty good, but I ain't finna tell you I was just an excellent blocker. Because most tight ends, they either a real good blocker and not that good at catching the pass, or they very good catching the pass and not that good at blocking. Most of the time, every once in a while, you catch somebody that can do both, like George Kittle. Like George Kittle, he could do both. He'll block your ass up under the goddamn bench. He'll drive your ass to the goddamn concession stand if he can. I ain't finna lie to y'all and tell y'all I was blocking like that. I'm a block, but hey, that running back got to get through that 4 hole or that 5 hole. You better get your ass on through there because I got his ass right now, but you better get your ass on through there. I ain't gonna lie to you. But anyway, man, let me get back to what I was saying though, man. But yeah, though, man, we gonna look at the whole thing, man, to see what's the real deal with Shedeur, man. Is it him? Are they really setting your boy up to fail, or is it him not getting the ball off in time enough, or whatever, man? But we're gonna break the film down tonight, man. So if y'all ain't got nothing to do, or if y'all at home, man, y'all make sure y'all come back and kick it with me tonight, man. We're gonna break the film down. We're gonna look at Dylan Gabriel, and we're gonna look at Shedeur in the game when they played Cleveland, when the Cleveland Browns played the Rams, y'all. So like I say, man, back to what I was saying. What they should have did is they should have played Shedeur at least with the second and third guys. When they put Shedeur in the game, pretty much all those guys who was in the game, ain't none of those guys going to be on the team. Let me say that one more time, y'all. Ain't none of those damn guys going to be on the fucking team. So I mean, they out there trying their best and they trying to make the team, but they're not going to make the team, man. So how you getting a good look at him? Like I said, Joe Flacco, and this is just my opinion, if y'all disagree, y'all put it in the chat. I'll read your comment. Like I said, if you make a good point, hey, I'll say, hey, you do make a good point. One thing about me, y'all, If you come up with a good point and I think about it, I might change my goddamn mind if you make a good point. I don't mind saying I'm wrong. I don't mind being open-minded about, what y'all comments be. But that's just my opinion, man. I just feel like Flacco shouldn't have played because you already know Flacco gonna be the starter. You already know what Flacco gonna do. Let's look at Dylan Gabriel. You trying to make up your mind who's gonna be the backup quarterback. So my thing is, it's the third and last preseason game. You're trying to fill in the roster anyway. So if you're gonna start Dylan Gabriel, let him start the game, and then push Shedeur in there like in the second quarter where he's still in there with the second and third guys. And then you probably would have got a better output. But you put them in there with the guys ain't even gonna make the team, man. Them guys gonna be in them. Those guys who was out there with Shedeur. Want me to tell you what's going on with those guys right now as we speak? They in their room with their iPad. Somebody knock on the door. Hey, can I come in? Yeah, come on in, coach. You come in. What's up with you, coach? Hey, coach said he want to see you, man. Bring your iPad, bring your iPad, man. Bring your playbook. Coach want to see you. And you know what that means? Oh shit. We finna goddamn go home. That Uber gonna be out there waiting for you. And then when they show you walking out that door going to that Uber, you know what they're gonna be saying? It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Yeah, that's what they're gonna be doing. Because it's gonna be time to go, baby. Let me see what you're saying. Hold on, let me catch up with y'all comments. Break Forever. 555 Spider-Man. What up with your brother? You say Eagles. And Break Forever, you say Sanders would be okay. You say he would get his chance somewhere else. I think so too, Break Forever. Fourth and Sloth, you say Shedeur is the third best QB behind Flacco and Gabriel. No matter what people say, Gabriel is better QB. People just like Shedeur a lot because his namesake. Okay, Fourth and Sloth. Let me see what you say, Reptile. You say hit the like button. Yes, sir. Most definitely, Reptile. Appreciate that support, brother. Omar Tillman, what up with you, Omar Tillman? Appreciate you coming through. Say double tap that screen for sure, man. Y'all get them likes up for your boy, man. I most definitely appreciate y'all coming in here, kicking it with me, man, on this day. Breaking news. Your boy Terry Mclaurin most definitely got paid. The first domino to fall with the guys that's been doing the so-called hold in. Like I say, Break Forever, you say week 5, look for Flacco replacement. Omar Tillman say the Reaper. Respect my game. Or what up with your brother? You say Roger Jackson. You see that craziness. Roger Jackson. Who you talking about? Respect my game. I don't know who is that. Roger Jackson. Who is that? Respect my game. I don't know who that is. You might have to refresh my memory, brother. Might have to refresh my memory. But Reptile, you say all right, tight. You say all right. Okay. Hey, Reptile, appreciate you stopping by, brother. Appreciate you coming through. Reptile, make sure you come back through here later on tonight, man. We're gonna break that film down, look at it. And like I say, man, we'll have a little fun with it. If y'all want to look at anybody else, if y'all want to look and see break the film down on Jackson, Dart, anybody, it don't matter. We can go through all on, man. I can break the film down on whatever game, man. We can have some fun with it, man. Whatever y'all know how we do it, man. For sure. Respect my game. You said that is Rampage Jackson's son. Oh, okay. You know what? Respect my game. I'm gonna get back to the top of y'all. Respect my game. I seen his son one time. I was because I drive trucks, y'all. I drive trucks local around Atlanta, man. I was at a warehouse one time and I was getting unloaded. And I was on my phone, going through YouTube and stuff on my phone. And I seen a little clip with Rampage Jackson. Him and his son, they was I don't know if they were wrestling each other or something. I don't know if you seen that one. Respect my game. They was I guess they was wrestling or they was doing something. But that was the first time I seen his son. That was the first time I seen him. But yeah, I know who you talking about now. Respect my game. I seen him on there. I was like, damn, I didn't know he had a son that old. Yeah, he grown. But yeah, y'all. Like I say, my thing is, y'all, with Terry McLaurin, do y'all think him now on the team, how far do y'all think the Commanders can make it, man? Do y'all think they got a shot to maybe try to win the Super Bowl? Or do y'all think they might not even win their own division because of the Eagles. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it could be a situation where they have two teams out of their conference go to the playoffs, which would be, of course, the Eagles and the Commanders, like it was last year. It could be a situation where that same thing happens again, y'all. Rick H-Town, you say he's in his son is in major trouble. You say assault on video. Damn. Respect my game. You say, yeah, his son is probably gonna get a long jet. Oh, yeah, that ain't good right there. Rick H-Town, respect my game. And yeah, that ain't good right there. Ooh. They got it on video too. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, hey, y'all know, hey, yeah, he'll be over there with old Claude. He'll be on there like your boy Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. He'll be on there like life. Be on there telling you, he'll be like, and what your boy say in the state of Mississippi, eh? He said, did I leave anything else out? Did I forget anything? He said, boss, he said the gun line, boss. Oh. He said, boss, you gotta tell him about the gun line. Oh, yeah, the gun line. Yeah, I almost forgot about the gun line. And if you're so still your PP cross that line, you will be shot. Yeah, they will be letting them know about that old gun line. If he don't did all of that, boy, yeah. That is what your boy Bernie Mac say. That is trouble. If I raise up, it's gonna be trouble. That is most definitely trouble right there. Believe that. Rick A. Town, you say check out the video type. You say it's bad. Okay, I'll check it out. When we get off this live, Rick A. Town, I'll check it out. So by the time when I come back on tonight, Rick A. Town, yeah, I'll have my response to it. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Yes, sir. What up with your SEC Panther boy, man? Appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate you coming through, brother. So this my thing, y'all. With Terry Mclaurin got paid. So now, who y'all think? Like I asked y'all before, who do y'all think is gonna be the next domino to fall, man? Who do y'all think would be the next most likely person to get signed their extension? Do you think it'll be Micah Parsons? Do you think it'll be Trey Henderson? Or do you think it'll be Big Cam Hayward for the Pittsburgh Steelers? Y'all let me know in the chat who y'all think it will probably be, man. Because if you ask me, it most likely it looked like to me, and I'm just throwing it out there. I know the situation with Michael Parsons and Jared Jones ain't looking good. But Jared Jones, he full of shit. But everybody keeps saying this right here seems like it's different. They not talking and stuff like that. Break forever. You say you think it'll be Hayward? You think it'll be Cam Hayward? Respect my game. You say bro punched the unconscious dude 22. Damn. 22 times? Good Lord. You say 22 times straight in the face after power bombing. Ooh, boy. Hey, respect my game. And he must have had your boy had a flashback or something. Thought he was in a fight competition or something. Then your boy doing all that like he was in a real fight match or something. Hey, respect my game. No, he fighting a regular dude, and that regular dude can't fight like that. After he probably caught him with whatever move, he could have been done with it because he wasn't coming back from that. You fighting a regular dude. Whatever you do to him, he ain't coming back from that because you used to getting hit in the side, kicked in the face and in the leg. He ain't used to that. So once you catch his ass slipping, he done. He ain't getting back up. He done. B Print, what up with your brother? You said Juwan Jennings. That's B Print. That's the wide receiver for the 49ers, ain't it? Ain't that the wide receiver for the 49ers? Is that the wide receiver for the 49ers? I know his last name is Jennings. H-Town, you say Henderson will have to get traded in order to get paid. You think? If Henderson, hey, I'm telling y'all right now, man, if the Cincinnati Bengals, if Henderson lead a team, man, hey, B Print, he trying to get paid too, B Print. I ain't heard a lot about that. I ain't gonna lie to you on that, B Print. The situation with Juwan Jennings. Now, I heard like a couple of weeks ago, he was talking about he wanted a new contract, but I haven't heard nothing about it lately. So I ain't gonna lie, you know, B Print, I ain't gonna lie to you about that. I'm gonna be honest when it comes to that, because I don't want to be talking about shit and I don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? But I did see that he was talking about a contract, but I haven't seen that on it lately though, B Print, for sure. SEC Panther boy, you said the Panthers gonna trade Adam Thielen, Nick Scoring, and a second round pick to the Cowboys for Parsons. He said a little loose. Little loose. Oh shit. Oh man. Panther boy, you said they gonna trade Shroom Merchant. What up with you, brother? Appreciate you coming through, Shroom Merchant. But Panther boy, you say you gonna trade. Hold on, Panther. You gonna trade Adam Thielen, Nick Scoring, and a second round pick? Let me see. You know what, Panther boy? I'll do that. You know what, Panther boy? I'll do that. Nick Scoring, we don't know what the hell Nick Scoring gonna be. We got high hopes for him, but we don't know what he gonna do. So we already know what Parsons gonna do. And then Adam Thielen. Oh man. You know Adam Thielen, that's our safety net right there. Ugh. But you know what, SEC Panther boy, it sounds good, but I don't think Jared Jones. You know what, Panther boy, I think all the drama they got going over there, I don't think Jared Jones gonna let that boy go, man, because if Jared Jones let Micah Parsons go as far as getting traded, man, he better clean up. I mean, he better clean up with whatever trade it is, because my thing is, y'all, they got to open up the season against the Eagles. Saquon Barkley. If Micah Parsons is not on that field, whether he's still holding out, which I told y'all, I think if Jared Jones ain't paid him, if I were him, I would not touch that field, y'all. Because like I said, prime example is back in the day when they used to have the Legion of Boom. And y'all remember the safety, the Pro Bowl safety, Earl Thomas. He was waiting on his contract. And you remember everybody on ESPN was talking shit, talking about he should play. And, all them guys, because some of them guys on ESPN, man, they play football, they be acting like they forgot your ass was used to put on the helmet and the shoulder pads too. No, damn well, if your ass was in contract talks, your ass ain't going out on that damn field and take a chance to get hurt, messing up your damn money. They be on there talking about, yeah, he should play and play for your team and play for your guys. Hey, get out of here with that, man. Y'all see what happened to Earl Thomas, man. Earl Thomas went out there and played, and that same damn game, your boy got hurt and was out for the damn season, man. That's a prime example where I say when it comes to football, maybe basketball, because basketball, baseball, shit like that is different. But football, where you can get hurt at any point in time, you could be blocking somebody else, and somebody else get blocked or get hit, and they fall into your damn knee, and you done. At any point in time in football, your shit can be over for the rest of the season at any point in time. I'm not getting on that damn field if you ain't paying me my damn money. Because now, when I get hurt, now, I don't know if you're going to pay me. You can say all day, yeah, we're going to take care of you. Yeah. You just get out there on that field. You don't worry about nothing. We're going to take care of you. Well, what if I get on that damn field and my knee get messed up and I come back and I ain't the same? Because, everybody's body ain't the same, y'all. Some people come back and some people be better than who they were before, like that time when Adrian Peterson got hurt. He came back, it seemed like he was better than he was before he got hurt. Then you got some guys, they come back and they look like the same player. Then you got some of those guys come back and they look like they done lost a step. They still be good, but they don't be the damn same. So that's why I say, man, hey, if I'm Micah Parsons, I ain't going on that damn. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I ain't going on that damn field. You going to go out there and play the Eagles? No, the Eagles' line of scrimmage is physical. They play physical. They going to run the ball. He's an edge rusher. They going to run the ball more than what they throw it. I don't give a shit what they say about what Jalen Hurts being a top 10 quarterback. They are going to run the ball more than what they throw it. And if you're an edge rusher, you're a D lineman, when you get in that game, you got to strap your shit up and get ready because they finna run block. They finna run block the shit out your ass. And if you come out there slipping, Saquon Barkley go put 250 on your ass with the quickness. Believe that. He gonna put 250 on you with the quickness. I already told y'all, man, they offensive line, Saquon Barkley get through the line of scrimmage. The man don't get touched till he get to like the second, third level of the defense. Man, go straight through the line of scrimmage. Ain't nobody touched him. And y'all already know, man, the Dallas Cowboys, their problem last year was running the ball and stopping the run. And that was with Micah Parsons on the field. So if Micah Parsons ain't on the field, Saquon, aka the Green Goblin, because y'all know I call him the Green Goblin, because you know if you don't control the Green Goblin, he gonna fuck up your day. And that's exactly what Saquon Barkley gonna do to them Cowboys. Is Saquon Barkley ain't? If Micah Parsons ain't on that field, now if he on the field, Saquon still gonna get 150. If he ain't on the field, he gonna get 250, maybe 300. Believe that. He gonna get it, all of it. Let me see. SC's Panther Boy, you say shoot, he gave us 4 Flamingo. You said it's just a wish and thinking, bro. Yeah, I got you. SC's Panther Boy, man, it's all good. And Ray, you said any guy heard Tri-State, you say the Panthers cut Jack. Oh, they cut Jack Plummer. Hey, Nick. Hey, your boy Howard. Hey, your boy Howard gonna be pissed. Hey, Howard ain't gonna like that Tri-State. You know your boy. But be talking about Plum. We got you. The boy got put on the chopping block. Oh, shit. SC Panther Boy, you say you seen dude from the 49ers got hurt running. You said running from the sidelines now. And Breakfast, you say that's true. SC, you say Tri-State don't play today, sir. You say on God definitely gonna be. You say gonna be mad, and you say Howard pissed. He probably calling out to work. You say he probably calling out of work. Shroom Merchant, what up with you, man? You say they got sorry QBs on ESPN yapping like Dan. Yeah. You say Mr. Run out of bounds. Yeah, I remember Olowski ran out the back of the end zone. You say Greg got backed up. Yeah, Mark Sanchez. Yeah, with the butt. Yeah, Mark Sanchez with the butt fumble. Yes, sir. What up with your Uncle V, man? Appreciate you coming through, man. You say, hey, any predictions on this year Super Bowl winner? Uncle V, Shroom Merchant, you say on 2020 will be paid too. Yeah, hey, they did make that bet, didn't they, Shroom Merchant? Hey, they did make that bet, didn't you? Hey, I won. Give me my money. Yeah, they made that bet, didn't they, Shroom Merchant? Hey, your boy Howard. I think he lost. Did he lose? I think he lost to somebody else. Then I think he lost the PPP too. Hey, he might have to start trying something. He might have to start something else besides betting. I don't think that betting doing them too good right now. You might have to find something else to do besides betting, right? It ain't going too good with the betting game. For been getting L's around here. Been getting L's. Oh boy. Let me see. You say Nathan. Nathan. What up with you, Nathan? You say big time. You should be at work right now. But hey, Nathan, I is off today, brother. I is off today, Nathan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You said the Bengals will be winning it all. Ty said. Hey, Nathan, I was just talking about your team earlier. I was just talking about them Bengals a little while ago, Nathan. Yeah, I was just talking about your Bengals, man. I was just talking about y'all defense, man. How bad y'all defense gonna be this year, man. I was just talking about that, man. I was just talking about how many points y'all defense was gonna give up on underdog fantasy, man. Uncle V, you say I like to hear it early. You say, I'm picking the Lions. Oh yeah, my bad, Uncle V. My prediction on the Super Bowl, my bad, Uncle V. I get to talking running my mouth, Uncle V. My bad, man. Now, as far as with the Super Bowl, Uncle V, this gonna be my thing. Of course, on the AFC, I think it's gonna come down to 3 teams, which would be Kansas City, Baltimore, and Buffalo. I think it's gonna come down to those 3 teams. Like I said before, when it comes to Buffalo and Baltimore, one of them guys got to get over the hump, just like back in the day, Uncle V, when Peyton Manning, when the Indianapolis Colts used to whoop everybody's ass, put up all those stats during the season, and then every time they got in the playoffs and went against Tom Brady and them Patriots would send their ass home every damn time. Until that one year, they finally got past their ass. Hey, what your boy Chris Tucker say on that movie Friday when he finally caught up with old boy who just be kicking over the trash can? What he say? I finally got that little motherfucker. I finally got his ass. I finally got that little motherfucker. Finally got him. So my thing is, Uncle V, until I see it, I believe it. So Uncle V in the AFC, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, because I think last year was the Chiefs down year, Uncle V, and I think the Chiefs are better this year. I think if you're gonna beat the Chiefs, last year was your best shot to beat them. This year, I think they're gonna be back on point as far as on the offense. Their defense straight. Their defense ain't going nowhere. Now in the NFC, Uncle V. Now in the NFC, it's gonna be a toss-up. Let me see you toss it up. Yeah, what your boy Tupac say? Let me see you toss it up. Yeah, but in Uncle V, in the NFC, I said come down to the Eagles, Lions, Rams, and I'm trying to see who the fourth team might be. The fourth team probably be between the Commanders. Yeah, probably be the Commanders, maybe Minnesota, depending on how J.J. McCarthy play, maybe. But I think it's mainly going to be those three teams, though, Uncle V. You say pick one. All right, Uncle V. All right, Uncle V. I'm going to pick one. Okay, so AFC, Uncle V, I'm going to go with the Chiefs. NFC, I'm going to go with Detroit, Uncle V. I think Detroit would have went last year if they wouldn't have had all those injuries. I think this year they have a good shot to go. I think in the NFC it'll be between Detroit and the Eagles, because you know the Eagles, they're gonna be good again. They're gonna have some young guys on their defense, but they got some very high upside on that defense. Nathan, you say, man, every technician called off today except for me. You say, get my shit. Hey, I know how that be, Nathan, when folk be calling off. And you gotta make up for them not being there. But trust me, Nathan, I know all about that, baby. I told you, Nathan, I drive trucks local around Atlanta, man. When some driver they be calling in, yeah, but you gotta, next thing you know, they hit you up. Hey, we need you to do about 5 or 6 extra stops. You be like, damn. We need to do about 5, 6 more extra stops. Hey, and then Nathan, they hit you up right when you about to the end of your route. You about finished with your pickup. Did they hit you? Hey, we got about 5, 6 more pickup. Hey, man, God dang. All right. Let me see. The Bears TV, man. What up with your brother? You said Terry got a big D. You said a big D. A big deal. You talking about a big deal? Gotcha. SC, you say the Panthers break forever. You said I agree. Nathan, you said the Lions folded like a napkin last year. Hey, Nathan, they had a lot of injuries, Nathan. They had a lot of injuries. That would have had a lot to do with it. They had a lot of injuries, man. Let me see. Rick H-Town, you say, can't believe I'm saying this. You said the 49ers might do it. You say the 49ers? You say they have a soft-ass schedule and a good defense. Rick H-Town, Rick H-Town, you make a good point. They do got an easy ass schedule. They do got an easy schedule, man. But I don't know, Rick H-Town. I think on offense, they got a lot of injuries at receiver right now. Brandon Ayuk, he still ain't healthy. They just did the trade for Sky Moore from the Kansas City Chiefs, which y'all know with him, man. He most definitely will drop that damn ball. He got a lot of talent, but he inconsistent with catching the ball. What up with your Commander 336, man? Appreciate you coming through, brother. What up with you, man? Appreciate you coming through. B Print. What up with you, man? Break forever. You say for 49ers, no. And no. Say yeah. You say no. You say they traded Sky Moore and Brian Robinson. Yeah, I seen that. I seen Brian Robinson. I seen that. And Brian Robinson, he been inconsistent, man. That's why the Commanders let him go, because he been inconsistent big time, man. What up with you, Candy Girl? Appreciate you coming through, Candy Girl. But y'all give me 1 second, man. I'm gonna play this quick little video about the little breaking news with your boy Scary Terry right quick, man. Y'all gonna definitely make sure y'all double tap the screen and subscribe to the channel, man. If y'all enjoying the content, y'all know what I say, man. And like I say, I'll be back in here tonight. I'll probably come back on tonight, probably about 8:30 around my normal time. And like I say, we're gonna do a little film breakdown on your boy Shador against the Ram, man. See if it's really Shador or if it is what people say they's trying to sabotage him. We're gonna look at the film and find out, man, is your boy back there holding the ball or what the deal is. Y'all know the film do not lie. That film do not lie.
We got breaking news out of the NFL where Terry McLaurin has gotten paid finally, has agreed to a 3-year extension with the Commanders. That's the latest from our Jonathan Jones. His new contract will reportedly pay him $96 million. That deal makes him the 6th highest paid receiver in the league by average salary, tied with A.J. Brown. And take a look at it for yourself. McLaurin has been holding in this offseason in search of a new deal in D.C., but take a look at it. That contract through 2028. And that's about right what we thought he was. Remember, it was all the conversation up there. DK Metcalf money at $33 million. And Terry coming in. Back it up. Tied for 6th at $32 million for Scary Terry. Joining me now, my guy, Leger Duzable, who's actually very excited at this deal. Done. When it comes to Terry getting his money, your reaction to this today?
It's about time. Commanders, right? This is a guy that's been a consummate pro, a leader in your locker room. And to your point, Brandon, you talked about it, right? We thought that would be the area he would be in top 6, top 7 wide receiver money, because he deserves that. When you look at the rest of that list, DK Metcalf, I know people were pushing back and saying he's 2 years younger than DK Metcalf, but they were in the same draft class, Brandon. A.J. Brown, same draft class, all on that list. But you know the major difference, Brandon? The consistency that they've had at quarterback versus of what Terry McLaurin has had, which has been the opposite of consistency. He's playing with 8. Different quarterbacks, Brandon, and no matter what, every single year he goes over 1,000 yards. Again, we see it right there. Highest paid receivers. He's tied 6 with A.J. Brown. That's where I thought he should be in that range, $33, $32 million. And I think Dan Quinn knew and Adam Peters knew, the GM, that this is a guy that's been a consummate leader on our team. It's not just about what he does on the field. It's what he does in the locker room.
Wait, is this you when trying to build a website? Because I got you.
Oh? Check out Bluehost. They have an AI site creator that makes it
the leadership he has on the field. And again, second in the NFL in receiving touchdowns last year. So this is a great job by the Commanders. Wish it was done earlier so he can get acclimated to the training camp lifestyle and get ready for the season. But glad it got done with about 2 weeks to start the NFL season.
Plenty of time to get ready for week 1 there. For you.
Hey, my bad, y'all, man. A minute ago, I'm just up here talking about the highest paid wide receivers I have. I ain't even realize I had myself on mute. I was just up here talking, man. I'm like, God damn, I had myself on mute, man. But what I was trying to say, y'all, before I realized I still had myself on mute for the video. My bad, y'all. God dog it. But like I say, man, these are your top 10 highest paid wide receivers right here from first to last. Jamar Chase at 40 million, basically. Justin Jefferson at number 2 at $35 million. CeeDee Lamb at 34. DK Metcalf with 33. And like I said, y'all, Garrett Wilson and Terry McLaurin, I told y'all before, if I paid Terry McLaurin, I would give him a 3-year deal and give him round about the amount per year what Garrett Wilson got because they stats are similar. And that's exactly what they did. Garrett Wilson got 32.5. Terry McLaurin and A.J. Brown are tied at $32 million. Amon St. Brown has $30 million, and Brandon Ayuk and Tyreek Hill are tied at number 10 with $30 million, y'all. So those are your top 10 highest paid wide receivers in the league, y'all. Kenny S. What up with you, Kenny S? You said I just seen Brevin Jones. You said Brevin Jordan tight end for the Texans. Okay, that's what's up, man. Mr. J, you say DK at 33 is ridiculous. You say that's too much. You say that's overpaid. That is overpaid. Yeah. I think that's a lot too, man. I don't think just my opinion, y'all. I don't think DK Metcalf better than AJ Brown. I mean, I know Amon St. Brown is a smaller receiver, but I think Amon St. Brown, I think he played better than DK. I think he put up better numbers than DK Metcalf. Just my opinion. But is DK Metcalf, is he a top 10 receiver? Yeah, but I don't know if he should be the 4 paid highest receiver. I don't agree with that. But here we go, y'all. Matthew B, what up with you, brother? You said the Commanders will finish second in their division. I agree with you. I think they'll finish second behind the Eagles.
Great job by the Commanders. Wish it was done earlier so he can get acclimated to the training camp lifestyle and get ready for the season. But glad it got done with about 2 weeks to start the NFL season.
Plenty of time to get ready for week 1 there. For you, bigger winner here, the organization, Terry, or Jaden Daniels when it comes to this deal getting done?
Can we go letter D, all of the above? Right,
Sure.
because to me, that's the answer. Because where the Commanders want to go, Brandon, they weren't going to go without scary Terry McLaurin. You have a young superstar in Jaden Daniels at quarterback, and he built that camaraderie and that connection with scary Terry McLaurin. So why even mess that up? Why not bring in that veteran receiver that your young quarterback can continue to grow? So that's why I say it's multiple choice A, B, and C. No, it's D. All of the above. The Commanders win, Terry McLaurin wins, and Jaden Daniels win because of this deal.
Getting this deal done, we know how they looked last year in their division. Second, of course, runner-up in the NFC Championship. Now that the pen has been put to paper, where do you see them?
I put it out there earlier. I got them going to the Super Bowl this year. And I think, again, they –
Did y'all hear what that man just said? He said he got them going to the Super Bowl. He must be a Commanders fan. I don't know about y'all, man, but I don't know. Now, I think the Commanders going to be good this year. And I think they'll be somewhere in the playoffs knocking on the door, but I don't know if they at that point to go to the Super Bowl yet. Like I say, I don't even think they're gonna win their own division. I think the Eagles gonna win that division again. Like I say, also, man, you got the Rams, you got Detroit. So it's gonna be real interesting. It's gonna be interesting, man. That man's yeah, Matthew B, that boy, he on that good, Matthew B, that good. For sure, Matthew B. That boy. Hey, what your boy say on Friday? He said, ain't nobody listening to me. I'm high. What your boy Chris Tucker say? Ain't nobody listening to me. I'm high. Wild Dog Media, what up with your brother? You say hit that like button on your way in. It's free. For sure, man. Appreciate that support. Wild Dog Media, man. Y'all most definitely get those likes up for your boy, man. I most definitely appreciate y'all coming in here, kicking it with me, man. Like I said, if y'all just coming in here, man, the breaking news is your boy Scary Terry just got paid 3-year, $96 million, which I think was a great deal as far as the year and the money. I figured he deserves somewhere around between 30 to 33 million. If you looked at his stats and what he's been doing with shitty quarterbacks, the man he done played 6 years. 5 of those years, he had over 1,000 yards. His rookie year was the only year he didn't have over 1,000 yards, which he still had 900 something yards. Last year was the first year he played with a consistent quarterback. So if you look at what Jaden Daniels is headed, along with how Scary Terry play, Deebo Samuel, Zach Ertz, I most definitely feel like with Jaden Daniels with his running threat, and your boy most definitely throw a great, and I mean great, deep ball. The Commanders most definitely gonna put up points on offense. Believe that. Now, their defense is another story. You know, last year with their defense, they had problems stopping the run. That's why they used to have problems with the Eagles. And as you know, when they played them in the playoffs, the first down play, Saquon Barkley took it to the house on the first down play for 200. Hey, your boy Saquon Barkley got 237 yards on one play. I said, man, you know this. Hey, when you see the running back break like that on the first play, you're like, yeah, this game finna be over early. Your boy broke like Forrest Gump out there on the first play. I said, dang, the first play to the house. Yeah, I said, boy, your boy like Forrest Gump out there, man. I remember on the Forrest Gump movie, your boy Forrest Gump was standing back there on the kickoff return. Your boy was just standing there looking. He was in a whole different world. Old boy caught the ball, ran all the way over to the other side of the field and gave the ball to Forrest. He said, run, Forrest, run. Forrest looked over at him and said, okay. Your boy Forrest Gump took it to the house. And he ain't even run a straight line. Your boy ran a touchdown in an L shape. He took off running straight, then turned to the right and ran straight to the sideline. They said, oh, no, that way. Your boy turned at the sideline and still took it to the house. I said, God dang. Your boy was Speedy Gonzalez out there. And boy, and still, and he literally, when they told him to run, take that thing to the house, break forever. Your boy literally took that thing to the house. Your boy ran over the band, out the stadium. Your boy out there on the street, running out there with the cars. They out there blowing the horn at him. Where the hell you going? They told me, you know, Forrest Gump, they told me to take it to the house. So I'm taking it to the house. Because y'all know what Forrest Gump, man, I'm going to get back on subject. But y'all know what your boy Forrest Gump, man. He wasn't, if y'all look at that movie, Forrest Gump was not dumb. He was not dumb. He just didn't have no damn common sense. Anything you told him, he took that shit serious. Literally. He didn't have no damn common sense. That's all it was. Hey, what they told you, boy, when he got shot in the butt? he said they told me it was $1 million wound. He said, but the military must keep all that money because I haven't seen now a penny of it. Your boy said, hey, he must have said the military keep all that money because I ain't seen none of it. What your boy was named Officer Dan? Officer Dan was mad as hell at Forrest Gump. Officer Dan said he was supposed to die out there in the field like all his uncles and granddaddies and fathers did. Forrest Gump don't say the boy was mad as hell at Forrest. Officer Dan. He said, Forrest Gump, you robbed me, Forrest Gump. You robbed me of my legacy. I gotta say, Bubba. Said, Forrest, no, you gonna kill yourself. I gotta say, Bubba. Oh, it was Lieutenant Dan. Thank you, Gerald Sticks Jones. That's what I said, Officer Dan. Yeah, Lieutenant Dan. That's it. Appreciate that, Gerald Sticks. Yay, day. Hey, your boy played the hell out that role, man. I don't care what nobody say. And I'm going to get back on topic, though, y'all. But goddamn, Tom Hanks, he played the hell out that role, Forrest Gump. And he played the hell out that role when he was stuck on that island. And he was talking to that goddamn ball, Mr. Wilson. Hey, with goddamn Tom Hanks, that motherfucker, if he didn't win, I don't know if he won an award for that movie when he was stuck on that island by himself. But if he didn't win no goddamn award for that movie, somebody full of shit. That man played that whole goddamn movie by himself, talking to a goddamn volleyball. Hey, when that goddamn ball floated off, goddamn Tom Hanks couldn't get that ball. He said, Mr. Wilson, no. Mr. Wilson. He said, I'm sorry, Mr. Wilson, no. That motherfucker cried like hell about Mr. Wilson, but hey, you talking about somebody that ain't got no friends. Boy, I ain't have a goddamn friend. Boy, yeah. Goddamn Mr. Wilson said, hey, Mr. Wilson said, I don't have the goddamn enough. I've been on that island with your ass for 3 years. It's time for me to go it's time for me to go my way and you go your damn way. For sure. Shroom Merch, you say Castaway. Okay, appreciate that, man. I couldn't think of the name of it for nothing, man. That Castaway, classic, man. Classic. Hey, Castaway, Forrest Gump, all that classic, man. Let me see, Nathan. You say you want some ice cream, Lieutenant Dan. Hey, Nathan, you know that's what he call him, Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan. Hey, what he told you, boy? Lieutenant Dan. I'm going back home and I'm gonna be a shrimp boat captain. Lieutenant Dan said, a shrimp boat captain. A shrimp boat. He said, yeah. And when I get it, you gonna be my colonel or something. He said. Hey, what your boy say? Hey, my bad, man. Y'all know I get to talk about the movies. Hey, what your boy Forrest Gump say when he got on that bus when he was going to the military? He told that man, he said, hey, I'm Forrest Gump. Old boy said, I don't give a who hell what your name is. You get your goddamn ass to the back of the bus. Get your goddamn ass to the back of the bus. But yeah, man, let me get back on subject, man. Y'all know I get to talk about the movie, man. If y'all don't know, I'm most definitely a big movie person. Believe that. But shoot, man, y'all know what? I'm gonna put the link in the chat, man. Let me see. Gerald Sticks, you say first mate, and Nathan, you say arguably top 5. You say Tom Hanks, top 10 actor all time. Yeah, I think so too, man. Matthew B, you said The Green Mile was a good movie too. Yeah, that was a good one too, man. It was. Nathan, you say my man Gump had a stroke when he saw Jenny Rat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, Nathan, you know your boy was crazy about Jenny. Hey, Nathan, what he do at the Black Panther party? He done beat the goddamn wheels off old boy. Hey, everybody at the Black Panther party was just looking at it. What your boy Forrest Gump say? I'm sorry, I messed up your Black Panther party. They like, get your ass out of here. He done beat the wheels out of off old boy over there. He done put his hands on Jenny. He said, Jenny, he hit you. No, Forrest, you just can't be beating up people like that, Forrest. He put his hands on you, Jenny. I'm sorry for messing up your Black Panther party. But I'm gonna put the link in the chat, man. If any of y'all want to come up here and holler at me, man, about this situation with Terry McLaurin getting this deal, man. If y'all feel like y'all agree with the contract, if he got paid enough or didn't get paid enough or got paid too much. Or if y'all want to talk about whatever in the NFL, man, if y'all want to talk about another team, whatever, y'all know how we do it, man. We do the whole NFL. College football, y'all know we do it all. So y'all want to come up here and holler at me, man, y'all come on up here. You come on down. You the next contestant on The Price is Right. What your boy say? Tell him what he's won, Bob. Come on up here if you want to, man. Let me see what you say. SC Panther boy, you said that Green Mile had me crying like a damn baby boy. Yeah, hey, that Green Mile, yeah, that thing get a little touchy, SC Panther boy. That thing get a little touchy, boy. Yes, it do. Gerald Stick Jones, you say Forrest turned into a blank man over Jenny. Yeah, he did. Beat the hell out of old boy in there, man. He put hands on your boy. Beat the wheels off his ass. Reptile, you say shit, I was trying to sleep, but my girl talking about you got that 9, let me get that 6. I hear you, Reptile, man. Yeah, you ain't gonna get no sleep, Reptile. Matthew B, you said I'm a Cowboys fan, but I know no one wants to talk about it. Hey, you good, Matthew B? What you want to talk about? Let me know, man. You want to talk about your boy if he gonna get paid or not? What up with you, Nathan?
You want some ice cream, Lieutenant Dan?
Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah. Man, I'm happy I tapped in for a minute because I was the only technician at work, and I'm getting my dick ran in the dirt, and I needed something to pick me up a little bit. And you know how it is when we get in here. No matter what time of day, we're goofing off and shit. And
Yeah.
Yeah, needed that for a little bit.
Oh yeah, I know, man. Like I say, man, they do it with me too, man. So a couple guys call in, and they think you got extra stops.
Yeah.
Like I say, they hit your ass right when you think you about to get ready to get done and have an early day. Hey, we got about 6 more stops. 6
Yeah.
more stops. Damn.
You got me fucked up. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
And then when you look at it, hey, you got to go right the direction what traffic is. You're like, God damn. And I gotta go in traffic. Shit, man.
Yeah, they usually for the HVAC over here, they pre-book like probably 4 or 5 calls per technician every day or whatever. So we're low staff right now anyway. So we had about 3 technicians and the other 2 called off. So there's like 15, 20 calls to get done, and I'm the only one out here. But I'm out here doing the damn thing, getting this shit done.
Yeah. You know how we do it.
Yes, sir.
And then to it, but to do it, baby.
But I came on here basically just to say that the Bengals are most definitely going to be 2026 champs. If you all value your money, that's the only place I put my money on. If you had to bet, so I mean, hey, I know the defense looks rough, man. I know it looks rough, but if someone puts up 40, we're putting up 48. You can take that to the bank.
Hey, I will say y'all gonna most definitely put up some points. I do believe that.
Nah, man.
Hey, I'll tell you
Honestly,
right
I
now.
don't really know. I don't really know what's going to happen for real because it's atrocious to watch.
Yeah. I like I said in the preseason, man. I mean, I know they just doing basic defense, but shit, Nathan, man. Especially the way they looked against the Eagles backups that first game.
Yeah.
Man,
Made
they
them
were
look like
just
first fingers.
right. They were just going down the field, man. I'm like, dang. And then when they played the Commanders, like the first play, Debo took it. What he hit for about 20-some yards, and then the running back broke for like 40, 50 yards.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. We
Yeah,
gonna see though, but I'm gonna hop off here. I just want to say, hey, real quick, I gotta go back to work. So you boys have a good
okay.
life.
I'll be back. I'm gonna come back on tonight, probably about 8:30, man. Like I say, I wasn't intending to come on, but then when I seen this, I said, shit, I'm gonna come on and talk about this for a little bit.
Yeah, sure. I'll tap in later.
Okay, then, man. Be safe, man.
I'll see y'all.
All right. What up with you, Tri-State?
What up, man?
What's going on with you?
Shit, cooling, chilling here with my daughter. Ariana, say what's up.
What's up?
Hey, mama.
What's up? Chilling, dog. Day off, chilling with the daughter. Can't really complain. Simple stuff.
Yeah. You know what's up? Hey, I'm off the day myself, man. That's
what's up.
the only reason why I came on, because usually
I figured. I'm
I
like
don't come
tighten up
on.
behind the truck right now. He got to be off.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I just when I seen this happen, because I was planning on coming on tonight, and then when I seen this happen, I said, shit, I gotta talk about that.
Yeah. Terry getting that money, man. DK messed up everything. Everyone getting all these fat contracts that, you know what I'm saying? I don't think, you think Terry McLaurin's worth being the 5th highest paid receiver? I think he's good, but is he that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
DK and Garrett Wilson contract kind of screwed everything up. Yeah.
It did.
Kind of did, low key.
Yeah, because they getting paid, especially DK, man. He what I think on the list he was
33. He's getting 33 mil a year.
Yeah, he was like the fourth. I think he was the 4th highest paid wide receiver.
Yep.
Yeah, he most definitely ain't worth that, man. I won't put him in front of. Now I know Amon St. Brown is a smaller side receiver, but I think he put up better numbers. Shit, I probably put Terry McLaurin over DK Metcalf. Shit,
Low key, actually, yeah. Come to think of it, yeah, he probably is better than him.
Yeah, I'll probably put Puka Nakua over him. For the Rams.
Puka's tough. It's just he got to stay on the field. If Puka's on the field, he's a stat monster. He fills up the stat sheet.
Yeah, that's his thing, man. He got to stay healthy. That's his thing. Yeah, he hurt me last year, man. I had him on my fantasy team.
Man, you should hear this. You gotta hear this fantasy team I made this last night in one of my leagues, big tight, filthy. I got Dak as my quarterback, which historically has shown when Dak is out for the season or something, or he suffers a significant injury, the next year he always goes crazy. So I got Dak as my QB. Plus, they're gonna be throwing the hell out the rock.
Yeah,
you know
I was
what I
gonna
mean?
say he should have a pretty good year because he got Pickens and the tight end Ferguson. Both I like all of them.
Yeah. And then I got Genty as my running back, and I got the cat from Washington, Krosky Merritt, who stud. And then I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
I got I
That,
got
that's the
D
that's the rookie, ain't it?
yeah, and then I
Yeah,
got
he's gonna be nice.
DK, AJ Brown, and Tyreek Hill as my wide receivers.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do my I do a fantasy league with my brothers. It's a lot of people in my family, like a couple of my brothers, cousins, and shit like that. We all we put like 100 in, and we do our draft. I think it's this Saturday or Sunday. I think it's this Saturday or Sunday coming up.
Yeah,
do
we
our
got
draft.
I got another draft this upcoming Saturday, my family league, 16-person league.
Woo.
Yeah. There's a lot of people. Yep.
Yeah.
Panthers cutting some people. We just cut Jacoby George, the undrafted rookie we had. Ariana, don't make mess, Daddy.
Oh, okay. What up with
Yeah.
your Commander 336?
That's
What up,
336
Big Tight?
Boston.
That's regular 336.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
bro.
shit, man!
Yeah,
I thought that was
yeah,
somebody else.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Big Tight. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What up with you, man? Appreciate you coming up, man.
What's going on, man? What's up, Nick?
What up, man?
And what's on your mind? 336.
I was kind of somebody's song, they beating out somebody, so it's like a new track, I guess.
Hey, 336, you might be in a bad area. You breaking up.
Can you hear me?
Okay, say it again.
I was saying it seems like every time one of you guys sign a new contract, they're beating out the next guy.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah,
You know what's crazy?
So I
Like,
don't even know if you can even play to their position.
it's crazy to me 336 because like these players are so gung ho and like they're trying to reset the market, but it's like, bro, you're gonna get you're negotiating all this to reset the market only for another guy within a week, a month to just surpass you. So, like, why? They're so like no. Don't get me wrong. Get your money by all means, but like I feel like athletes nowadays they're so enamored and concerned with resetting the market and getting and being the highest paid or one of the highest paid, only for someone else to just get paid more than them, not that much later. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't get it.
Who y'all think might be the next person to get paid?
Micah. Micah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna get Micah paid?
Yeah, that's another conversation.
Oh,
Yeah, I think. My fault. 36. Go ahead, dog.
Oh, you could. I was just saying, I'd rather get him than Henderson and another conversation.
I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. My thing is, if Jerry Jones, bro, it was not gonna surprise me one bit, bro. They're gonna re-sign Marca right before the season start, because Jerry Jones want everything to be about the Cowboys, and he want them talking about the Cowboys instead of the Eagles on opening night.
Did you see the interview with Stephen A. talk to Jerry Jones about that situation?
Nah, I didn't.
I got it if y'all want to see it. If y'all want, y'all,
Yeah,
I
hell
ain't got
yeah.
it. I ain't got
Yeah,
it.
go ahead. Yeah, I ain't
got
watching.
it.
Yeah, I don't mind at all. I didn't
Stephen A. is always a pretty good interviewer.
I've been wondering what they're waiting on.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll play it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. If y'all want to, I'll play it. Hold on. I got it.
I hadn't understood what the
336,
whole
you ever
wait
heard
was
Big
about.
Tights?
I thought he was
You ever heard?
resign.
You ever heard Big Touch Jerry Jones impersonation?
Oh.
Yeah. It's almost spot on, Nick.
It really is
It's
almost spot on.
Yeah.
That's exactly how you be sounding. We love.
Only thing Big Tight missing is the liver spots.
All right, hold on. Let me pull it up on the screen, man. Give me 1 second.
Those kinds of things. The Fort Worth Star-Telegram ran a retraction and talking.
Okay, I ain't gonna start it from the beginning, y'all. I'm gonna start it from right here when he started talking, because at the beginning, he just be talking to him about Stephen A. asked him about his health and his situation. He was dealing with cancer and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start it from here, round about this area when he finished start talking about the football and stuff.
About how negative I was about my financial at the particular time. All of that was going on weekly, daily, and certainly there wasn't any love lost for us, love lost regarding how good a football team we had because we won one football team. Now, Jimmy, man, I'm constantly telling, boy, we're going to got a good coach, great coach here. We're going to be going, and I know Coach Landry meant a lot, but we're going to get it going. All of those things actually helps me now. And I'm answering your question. When someone says to me right now that that's all Jerry thinks about is money, I had a little money when I was an idiot and had lost a lot of money. I got it back and I gave it all, plus a lot I didn't have to get to be a part of football. So being criticized a little bit, being hit on because we hadn't been to a Super Bowl or we haven't been to a playoff game in 30 years, okay? That type of stuff is important that I understand it, but it isn't deadly compared to some of the things that you've experienced and some of the things we've got to do. And I'm talking about how you take it, not how you look forward to doing something about it.
That's fair.
That's a long answer.
No. But it's worthy, and everything about it was substantive. But I would say to you, that's the kind of thing, dare I say, when I'm getting on Jerry Jones, that may very well get in your way. It's been 29 years. You're a 3-time Super Bowl champion. You understand? 3-time Super Bowl champion, Hall of Famer. From a business perspective, universally recognized as probably the best this business has ever seen. But somehow, some way, it's 29 years that you haven't been to a conference championship game. You haven't been to a Super Bowl. You haven't won a Super Bowl championship. And because of what you just highlighted, how you can take it, the Cowboy fans are saying, well, damn it, we can't. It's hard to take. How do you respond to that?
Well, first of all, you've mentioned two things. You've mentioned what you do and say. I hope you think I don't really give a shit about what you say.
Yes.
Okay. I love to hear you say it, and I love to be in it.
I know.
But if you think that causes me to go right or left out here doing something.
Trust me, I know.
Okay. And I just want to be straight with my buddy. Okay, with that right here. Now, I do want those fans to enjoy winning. I do. And we're the 6th winningest team in the last 20 years, not counting Super Bowls in the NFL.
Let me add this. By the way, more Pro Bowl, more first-team All-Pro players than anybody but the Ravens and the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I mean, since 1996. So let's get that out the way, too.
Yeah. One of the things I was trying to make the point earlier, I can hang my hat on that. That gives me a little bit of a base to step forward out here on Monday or Wednesday and go to work and go get it. I know that we've been where we had a chance to reach one of those Super Bowls. And I've been to Super Bowls. And I know we've had a chance to be there. We haven't. And boy, do I get it. I get it. And I know that half or more of these people that are out here looking, are looking because they are not fans of the Cowboys or the situation or what we've got right here, okay? But I also know that that's what makes the game. That's what makes the game. And so it makes me want to show them. That's exactly what I was feeling when I was trying to make the team on football when I was in college. That's what I've been trying to show them since in between college and the Cowboys. And since the day I walked through the door, that's what I've been doing, is trying to show them.
But they'll say that you haven't been successful in showing them in recent memory, Jerry. And you are accustomed to success. So if somebody is looking at Jerry Jones and they're listening to you articulate these thoughts and they recognize there's 3 Super Bowl championships, they recognize there was a back-to-back championship. Even when you let Jimmy Johnson go and you brought in Barry Switzer, you lost the next year, but then came back, got Deion, and then recaptured the Super Bowl championship. We've seen what you've accomplished. And it seems that what you used to do, that used to work, not only isn't working, but hasn't worked for quite a long time. And it has folks wondering, Jerry, what defines success for Jerry Jones?
Yeah.
Is it about the Super Bowls? Is it about the fact that the value of your franchise? What is it about? What do you say to that?
Well, that's very fair. First of all, that's very fair. Okay. But it's also wrong what you just said. And that is, I'm used to success. What I really am is used to getting my butt kicked.
Okay.
I've had some shots of success. By the way, if you really look at football, I don't care how you touch it coaching, touch it playing, touch it fans, touch it any way you want to. The percentage of elation, the percentage of total elation relative to time spent is one of the smallest percentages there is doing anything.
Okay.
It's hard to feel good playing football. It's hard to feel good because the competition is what it is out here, and that's certainly alive and well in the NFL. There is no question that I can get gas in my tank, get my butt kicked. There is no question that I can do that right there. And I will tell you right now, and I'll measure it against any other part of walks of life I have, okay? I do have some days when I'm smiling, and I do feel good about it. Do I, when things are not going good in one area, do I stick my head in the hole like an ostrich and lean a little on over here if something feels good? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And yes, when it's a bad time and a bad deal, I reach over and I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful for that. Think about mama, think about all of those things you do when you handle it not going the way you want to handle it. Now, I've got a lot of stuff that I can point to that have had a fleeting moment of success. But every time I go up there, I say, well, it didn't last long. And when it did, wasn't it for you to get it done? Now, that's my mental state. And that's how I work it. And there's no question that I deal with mostly. And by the way, do I kind of look at something that feels better and think about something feels better every day when this one's burning a little bit and old Stephen A is wearing my butt out over here? I do. So we've remained real associates for 30 years.
Right.
I said, Michael, did you do your contract with an agent? No. No, but that was then. That's
right.
Then. This is now. Okay. So I said, Michael, why don't you grab Micah? You're a big fan of his. Think a lot of him. And I do too. Why don't you get him in here? Be sure and pick up what I offered him. Be sure and pick that up when you come through the door on that deal right there. There's right now about 3 entities involved in the Micah Parsons deal that really count. And that's not to dismiss everything about the organization and the Cowboys.
What are the 3 entities?
Micah, me, sitting out there, and about a mile back is that agent. These are the 2 to get it done. Always has. And these are the 2 that be sitting there working it out when it hits the fan, when it's not between the lines on that contract. That's why I'm going to do it.
What exactly happened with you and Micah Parsons that has you in this position where you're so resolute in your stance right now? Exactly what happened?
First of all, I just asked Michael Irvin to grab Micah and come over and let's talk it over.
I agree.
Let's look at it.
I'm talking about what happened last March.
But I'm just saying that's not resolute.
Okay.
And you have to take my word we did that. But here's my whole point is that there is no question that we have negotiations, contrary to the agent's opinion that we're not negotiating. There's no question that we are, in the sense that he knows full well what I'll pay. Knows full well, okay, what we'll pay him. So there's no question that that's going. I'm very comfortable with that. Now let's look at the paperwork. I have Micah for 3 more years. I've got him under contract this year. I can franchise him the next year, and I can franchise him the next year. I have him 3 more years. Now, if you summed up what I'm going to pay him through what I'm going to pay him this year and those 2 years, it is much, much, much less. How about 60% of what I offered him? So I'm pointing out that there's a way that you look at it. What is this all about? What is this about?
That's what I'm getting to.
Stephen A, is that I'm going to say 12, 15% of the players in the NFL get 2/3 of the money. So that means that you've got to, when you start talking about these hundreds of millions of dollar commitments to a player, you've got to make sure you're right. One miss in that area makes up for paying 3 or 4 Pro Bowlers that are paid less than that out here. Those are critical things. That's why Dak Prescott's got all put together in the way that it did, with the deliberateness that it did. And that's why it took us 2 years of just these same circumstances to get to his contract. That's with Dak Prescott. That's been my experience.
I'm going to come at you with it like this, because you are my buddy. I'm unapologetic about that. That's right. You don't give a shit about what I have to say half the time. You're totally right. You're absolutely correct, okay? And I don't give a damn about throwing the criticism when I think it's warranted, but I love you. Here's the deal, Jerry. I've been on the record stating, here's where my discomfort lies. Jerry Jones has established himself as the creme de la creme, one of the elite businessmen in the history of sports. $12.8 billion is $12.8 billion. You're worth over $16 billion according to several publications, okay? Money is no longer your problem, Jerry, okay? All I'm thinking about is you've been negotiating for decades. You've been negotiating before Micah Parsons was even conceived, was even thought about being conceived. That is a child compared to you at the negotiating table. So for somebody as accomplished as Jerry Jones to sit across from Micah Parsons and engaging any kind of negotiation, how does that make sense to anybody outside of yourself? Because we know he's a football player. You're a businessman. I would not sit across from you at the negotiating table. I would send my representative to sit across from Jerry Jones. I'm not going to try to negotiate with you. I don't have a prayer. What are you to expect from Micah Parsons in that regard? What do you say?
Done as much negotiating as I've done, got there by simple miles.
Okay.
Not winning awards, but by simple miles. You know, the only way to get things done, there's no bargains. The only way to get things done is get to where you're going, where both parties can live with it. Okay. Both parties can live with it. That's the art. But I know that, and that does show me. I'm the general manager of this team. I'm not the owner. I am the owner, but I'm the general manager, have been since the day we opened. All contracts have been under my purview since we've been doing it, and the negotiations associated with it. Although I've got some great people. Number one, Stephen, who's as a chemical engineer, so he ought to know how to negotiate. My whole point is, I fully understand the difference in experience. Now, let me add something to this. Micah Parsons is brilliant, really.
I'm not questioning his brilliance.
He's not only as an athlete, he actually is mentally. And he is very, very, very capable. The only one that I've ever seen that really matched him, and we'll put Michael in there because we did negotiate, was Charles Haley. Maybe one of the best money negotiators that I've ever been around, and there was a player to get it done. So it is very, very possible, because just like you have advisors, they have advisors. And Micah's got agent.
Yeah, David Mulligetta to be exact.
And that agent is within a phone call of talking about any detail that was there and was available with any detail that was there. We have agreed on how long this is going to be, and we've agreed on the amount of guarantees it's going to be.
You and Micah.
The package is the biggest ever paid a non-quarterback. That's where we are.
Right.
That's where we are.
But
because a third party, rather than me and Micah, has got to come in. Why? Because he's got to get his fingerprint on it.
Come on, Jerry.
Come on, please. He's got to get his fingerprint on it. All right. You tell me. I'm just telling you.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not challenging.
He wasn't there. Well, I'm just telling you though. I'm not challenging you either. But there's no need for him to come into this agreement except to look at all of the details of the agreement and all the fine print and all of that. But then he's got to sit here and say, well, is that something that Mike ought to live with? Or should he take playing under this year's contract and be franchised for 2 more years after that?
But Jerry,
which one?
But Jerry, you told me, think about this. Let's backtrack. Last year we're talking, and you're talking about life and how beautiful life is. You know, having purview over the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, being the GM of the Dallas Cowboys, being around young folks, keeping you young. And there's so much stuff that youngsters don't get. And how the world has changed and how you've had to evolve with these changes. Micah Parsons is not 50. He's 25, 26 years old now. He wasn't around. So when you were doing things the way that you have always done it, he wasn't even born yet. He doesn't know. So he comes into this world now. He has representation. They're telling you this is how business is done these days. All of the other owners capitulate and adapt to that because they recognize these kids are not what they used to be. It's changed now.
Can I interrupt you a second?
Please.
You're not talking to the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. You're talking to the general manager of the Cowboys. And so all these teams, owners may not be involved. But in this case, I am the general manager. My job is to do the contract. My job is to sit down. What is at issue here, Stephen? What's at issue is not whether I should be negotiating the contract. Mm-hmm. The issue is who I negotiated with. I'm standard. I'm operating in my shoes here. I'm the general manager and have been since I bought the team. So I negotiated Herschel Walker. I negotiate all the contracts. That's right. Okay. Do I have a lot of help? Do I have plenty of fabulous help to go do it?
Andrew,
but that is my job. That's different than the owner. Mm-hmm. Okay. And if for 1 second, if I had not thought that Micah had within the phone right there, step in the bathroom, go anywhere you want to go, or leave and talk to him, could not have his attorneys, hope he's got 3 of them. Mm-hmm. And I hope he's got 3 agents. And I'm not trying to, I know I sound condescending, but I'm not trying to be. There is no question that he had people to advise him. And these things, these contracts are that long. The reason I'm taking this position is what's not in the contract. And that's where in years to come, when you're laying a couple of $100 million on somebody, when you're doing that, you want to understand now that's different than the rest of the guys on the team. Okay. Now that guy right there needs a leadership role. Micah could be one of the best leaders ever. Could be one of the best leaders. Right. But guess what? Other stuff happens along the way. Always does. Always does. Guess who's there? Guess who is there? Wanting to be there, if no other reason, to protect my relationship, protect the Cowboys and what have you. But as that document has said, I mean, I'm there. I'm there with district attorneys. I'm there with all the other guys. That's why I want to do it. And that's why we want to say, Michael came in from Saudi Arabia. Call me from Saudi Arabia. Coming in.
Michael Irvin.
Micah
Parsons. Got it.
Coming in, want to talk. Now, he says he didn't want to talk necessarily about a negotiation, but he wanted to talk. Okay. Jerry, can I have your cell number? I don't ever give anybody my cell number.
That is true.
I want to give you my cell number. We negotiate, we go back and forth, we come through, we go the next day, we negotiate, get it all done. I get a call. I don't want you to call me anymore. Micah, don't call me anymore.
He said
so
that
we
to
haven't
you?
called.
Micah Parsons said to you, I don't want you to call me anymore.
Don't call me anymore. Don't call me anymore.
After calling you.
That's correct.
And igniting a negotiation, he turns around and exchanging numbers
negotiate
and
negotiating. Don't call me anymore.
And then he calls you back and said, don't call. I don't want you to call me anymore.
The agent calls. He says, we need to start a negotiation with Micah. Guy says, well, we have negotiated. We'll send you over the deal. Proverbially, just keep it. I won't tell you where to put it, but just keep it. We're going to start a negotiation. Okay? We've had the negotiation, period.
Jerry, somebody picking up the phone and calling you, negotiating with you. And Michael, Michael's a brilliant brother. He's smart. I certainly didn't mean to cast any kind of come across.
And by the way, it's not a signed contract, which makes it no contract.
Understood. I understand that. I'm certainly not trying to dilute or minimize his intellect by any stretch of the imagination, what he's capable of. I'm simply pointing to you. I'm saying I get where you're coming from. But Jerry, you are a billionaire. I understand the GM. I'm talking to the GM, not just the owner, but considering your extensive experience negotiating over the years, what about a pass? What about he's 25, he's 26, he made a mistake. All right, I'll talk to his agent because he is an elite player for us. He's going to help us win football games. What about that thought process?
Stephen A., can you look across the first field and look out at the red border? That would be the top
yes,
pilot.
I'm looking at it.
I stood there on our last day of mini camps talking with Micah. Have your agent call me.
You told him that?
Call me. Yes.
You
Have
told
your
him
agent call me. Have your agent call me. Have your agent call me. Okay. My point is, in the spirit of not doing the old mother-dad deal, how many times have you seen the little rascal so clever go in there and mama told him, you're not going to get it. And goes in to daddy, who only sees him after 5 in the afternoon, wants to love him, and says, you can have it, son. You can have that before dinner. And he goes back in and says, Mama, Daddy said I could have it. That's the old mom and dad, been around since the beginning of time. I'm not going to go for that shit here. That's what's happening.
You're not going for it.
I'm not going for it. No.
Does that mean?
No, I'm just sitting down, and what I've said, I've asked people to come in and sit down and work through it. But we've had a very, very strong negotiation. Now, by the way, frankly, it wouldn't have made any difference what the negotiation was. Guess who has to be comfortable for this to work?
Micah.
And who else?
You.
Hello. There's not room for a third. There's not room for a third. This will be a good one. This will be a good one.
Are you willing? Not that you have to, because like you said, you got him under contract for the next 3 years.
Thank you. That's all you need to say.
Yeah, but wait a minute. No, Jerry, because he has asked to be traded. How did that hit you? Based on what you just articulated in terms of a conversation you had with him. Okay, he called you. You didn't call him. You exchange numbers. Then he turns around and tells you, according to you, don't call me anymore. Call my representation. And then in the aftermath of all of that, he's asking for a trade. How are you feeling at that particular moment? I know you said it's just business. It's a negotiation. But how are you feeling when you heard the news that he demanded or he asked to be traded?
Well, first of all, let's go to the personal aspect of it. I sat with Micah one of the few times that I've done that with a player. I sat with Mike at the Super Bowl, and I sat with him at the Big 12 championship game, he and his family, and we have that kind of relationship. I mean, I feel very comfortable about Micah, the person involved. I feel very, very comfortable about that. So how do I feel about it? How I feel about it is that there takes two to tango here, not three. There takes two. And we can sit down. It's completely ludicrous. You can have papers that high going through, and can add 2 more to his agency, and we'll add 1 more to the attorneys and go through the detail of a contract. That's BS about you've got to have somebody to do the paperwork and what have you. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Generally, somebody else looks at the paperwork.
I agree with what you're saying, Jerry. If you and Mike are of the same accord, if he is of the mindset that he feels his representation needs to be there with him because that's where his comfort level lies, I don't see anything wrong with that either, because that's the way it goes in this day and age with players and representatives.
Thank you. Let me tell you the way it goes too this day and age. Dak came in 3 years ago, and wanted to redo an existing contract. We didn't get it done. Mm-hmm. And he played under the contract that he had. And then we tried again, and we didn't get it done, and he played under the contract he had. That's the way it goes. Mm-hmm. That is the way it goes. Yeah. And that's what happened. If you didn't have that, you wouldn't have any order in any of this stuff around the league. So my position is real clear. Now, what am I doing? You hit on something a minute ago. You said, well, Jerry, all your money, all of that kind of stuff, what have you. This isn't my money. This is the team's money. This is the money that goes to building the team. Every team in the NFL gets a certain amount of money and a certain way to pay it out over the years. Everybody has the same. It is very competitive on who does it better there, just like blocking and tackling, the one that does it the best. And the ones that can get Micah the greatest supporting cast around him, that's the ones that will end up having the most success. That's what's going on here. It's not about me begrudging Micah getting $1 that I'm coming out. And I don't think anybody misunderstands that.
No.
I'm sitting here trying to put the team and keep the team in the way that we see is the best way to put it on the field. Now, we need Micah to win. We do need.
Do you feel that way?
Well, of course I do.
Okay.
Of course. I do feel like that. We need him to win. And I'm confident we'll have Micah to win. I can't imagine anybody sitting out for 3 years at all for that kind of go.
So is that
I will say this, we sure need to do a good job here. I do. We do, the Cowboys, and the terms that we get Micah and the other players to play.
Let me put you on the spot. Are you saying that Micah needs to be willing to sit out for the next 3 years before he wears another uniform other than the Dallas Cowboys?
Well, let me say this. Because we passed on that right there. As you well know, an existing player on a team, if somebody is talking to him or his, that is a tremendous violation. And you can get a lot of draft picks if somebody should happen to be talking about that. Other than me, other than an assignee of mine, or other than me.
Yo, Big Tay, real quick, if you could pause it.
Trading is BS. There's nothing to it. It's just nothing to it because everybody knows that you're not going to play for 3 years. Everybody knows that. That's not going to happen. And
his logic is so wrong.
There's a key ingredient for it. Key ingredient. Does this sound familiar to you? How about Emmitt Smith?
You know where I'm going with that.
I saw it in your eyes.
You know that. You know how I am. Now, this man, now, I'm glad you brought that up. Let me remind the audience about you and Emmitt Smith. This man won the first Super Bowl championship for you in 92. 93, he's the leading rusher in the league with over 1,700 yards. He's leading the league in touchdowns. He was third in league MVP voting, and you still made him miss the first 2 games because you couldn't reach a contract accord with him. You missed it with 0-2 before you ultimately signed him because Jimmy Johnson was losing his mind, and then you brought him, and then obviously you repeated the Super Bowl champions. We go back to that.
Well, can we keep going with that, though?
You want a Super Bowl?
And the way you're doing it. Wait, don't just say it, that low-tone stuff. I want that Stephen A. stuff. Well, he missed 2 games, but then you rolled out there in front of millions of people and won the Super Bowl. Finish it up.
You won the Super Bowl, but what
be fair with your viewers.
I am going to be fair with my viewers by saying this, Jerry Jones. Emmitt Smith, to this day, at that time, the contract was 4 years, $13.6 million, which was a record contract for a running back in the National Football League. You gave him those dollars, but he had to miss the first 2 games after winning the Super Bowl in order to pull it off.
Do you agree that he wanted more?
Upset.
Do you agree that he wanted more than that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What I'm trying to say is, do you agree that he wanted more than that? And to his credit, by the way, Emmitt Smith and I are business partners.
Yes.
We do business together.
Yes. He's
and
I
can't tell you how much I think of him and the way to go. But Emmitt, who, my goodness, he defined it. When he stepped back, we started winning. Before we had him, we weren't winning. Before we had him that season, it stepped back. But candidly, the dream was to have quarterback dollars and be the highest paid quarterback.
That's fair.
And so we had to get our thinking right so that we would be highest paid running back, not highest paid X.
Okay.
I'm sure if this had been at that time, you'd have been saying, but Jerry, you should pay him like the highest paid player in the NFL.
No, I would have said highest paid running back. I wouldn't have done that to you. I wouldn't have done that to you, Jerry. I would have said the highest paid running back, not the highest paid everything. No, I wouldn't have given that.
No, but I'm saying that with all due respect to everybody concerned. Let me tell you this. Everybody's family supporting them. Everybody should want, this is America, everybody should want to have the best, the maximum, because when you're at a spot of demand, that probably doesn't come along again. So everybody should want that. Anybody that has had a chance to do what I've had to do, is one of the biggest proponents of getting paid of anybody you've ever seen. I believe it through and through.
You also talked about how hard it was for you to pay primetime Deion Sanders, how you had to walk around and pace around a little bit before you cut that check to get that man here. I remember that story. And you had the money, but it was killing you to give it to him, but you ultimately had to, right?
I've got to say this, just because it meant that much. That's about a 30 or 40-minute flight where I grew up from Dallas. And Deion was paid $13 million bonus. Well, about 5 years earlier, all I had was 12. Now you say all you had was 12, but this idiot gave it to buy the Dallas Cowboys at that time. Here I was going to pay him 13 bonus, Deion Sanders. I got Michael first, and I said, this is what we're going to pay him. You good? He said, Deion Sanders, pay the man, pay him. Then I turned around with Troy and Emmitt, and then I took it to the entire team and showed them exactly what we were paying him. Did we want him at the time? But then I took and flew back over to my home. And I walked down that old street, saw those old cracks, the same ones I'd seen when a quarter was everything, and the crack in the deal, saw the old tree that I chopped myself, the bark off of it. I thought I had lost my way. I've gotten out of perspective on financial. And then I turned around and went back, saw the same guy sitting on the porch that might have been sitting there when I was a kid and coming down the deal. I looked at that old house I lived in. I said, that was then. This is now. We're going for it. We're going for it. And yes, you're right. I did pay Deion more than anybody had ever paid at that time. And I'll do it to win.
And you'll do it.
I will do it to win. What you're doing, though, now is you're doing it, which is common. When one gets it, and the NFL player, it's dollars his teammate does not get. Do we agree on that?
We do agree on that.
Okay, there is a limit as to what you can pay. Should I to be doing my job, not win the award on getting the contract signed, I should be winning the award on trying to get it balanced so we can have all the players that we can afford. Okay, great players, yes, but more importantly, how about putting some players out there that can win a Super Bowl?
That's a pretty damn hard argument to make when you're paying Dak Prescott $60 million.
There you go. But last year you were talking, or I don't know if you were or not, to be fair to you. But my point is, if everybody becomes the highest, then all of a sudden you've got to have a less of those players, okay, or more. And so you have to think about, boy, that amount of, don't forget, well, it's Micah, any player. Could that get you 3 Pro Bowlers for that player? Well, do you know what the odds of having the 3 available, having 2 of the 3 available for a year or 2? You know what the odds when you pay that money and that you could not have them available, and then the team, nobody would be getting the money. Happened to us last year with Dak Prescott. A couple of weeks after we did it, and we didn't have him for the year. That stuff happens. That stuff is, in a way, you've got to think about that when you're putting your team together.
So is that a way? If that's a way of saying it's worth thinking about the possibility I mean, Micah Parsons, because I consider him the face of the franchise. I consider him your best player. I'm not going to lie to you. That's how I look at him. I don't know how you look at him, so maybe I should ask that question first. How do you view Micah Parsons? I know you think he's a great player and very, very important. I consider him the face of the franchise. What do you say to that?
I'm glad that you recognize that. We got him for 3 years, no matter what.
He's not going anywhere.
Exactly.
Somebody come to you and offer you a couple of first-round picks, a couple of all-pro players.
Best player along. Shake my hand again. We got him. And we got him for 3 more years. And
somebody comes along with a couple of Pro Bowlers and a couple of first-round picks, Jerry. What you going to do?
Here, no. I've got this thing, static coming in here somewhere. I'm getting overrun here.
I'm just asking. I want to make sure that nobody has to worry about Micah Parsons going anywhere. Because that's how much you value.
Just know this. I'm so proud since you think that much of it.
Yes.
Please say it often, because we do have him, and we're proud of having him.
You said you're the GM when you're negotiating, and it's not the owner. Were you the GM when you negotiated Dak Prescott's contract, CeeDee Lamb's contract?
Yes.
Folks look at that and they said, had you signed them earlier, Jerry, you'd have saved yourself anywhere from $17 to $30 million. And the very thing that you're aiming to do in terms of building a squad, Jerry Jones' stubbornness has gotten his own way because he's waited too long to sign these dudes that he knew he was going to sign all along. How do you respond to that?
Jerry Jones is smarting for some of the ones that I signed too early and didn't see how it was going to pan out talent-wise or injury-wise. And so one too early signing can wipe out one if you signed it too early and bet wrong. That can wipe out waiting on 2 or 3. So the best thing to do is be the option quarterback and play it out to the end of the line, and then maybe not pitch the ball then, either play action and drop back and throw it, or basically pitch it then at that time. I do like to go out to the end. But that's kind of a personal characteristic.
That's a personal characteristic, but does it work in the National Football League, particularly when a team like the Eagles, the reigning defending Super Bowl champions, operate differently? The Chiefs might operate a little bit differently. The Patriots historically might have operated a little bit differently, and it's worked for them because there's Super Bowl titles to point to in recent memory, whereas that has not been the case for the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, we've been dealing with salary caps for a long time now. My first 4 or 5 years, you didn't have one, but we've been dealing for caps for a long time. And like I've told you, while I'm not in any way anything but disappointed, we haven't been to a Super Bowl in almost 30 or whatever the time is. I don't even want to think about it, so to speak. But the point is, we haven't been to a Super Bowl. The point is, the same thing is alive and well in this cat that got us to those other 3 Super Bowls as to whatever contribution I made for that to happen. It's alive and well with what I do everywhere. It's how I operate. And I've had some nubs drawn back the way I operate, but then I've had some successes. And so I'm not going to question the instincts. What you do need to know is I will change in terms of I do change on things, because if you don't change the mirror, then you're
going to change. How are you going to change?
I do change.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking how. I'm just asking how. I need you to tell me how you think you're going to change. I got to hear this.
If the porch has lost a step, I won't step on that lost step but about twice before I realize that I need to jump over it rather than go over it.
Okay.
If you work for yourself and you're not willing to change, then who's to change? So yeah, that's the practice you have when you're self-employed.
Let me get specific about another player, Dak Prescott. Is he the answer? Is he the man that can deliver you a Super Bowl championship? I'm counting 2 playoff victories in entering his 10th year, Jerry. That's what I'm counting.
I not only that, I have my actions to prove it. That's what all the deliberation was about for a 2 or 3 year period when we were working through whether to have an extended 3rd contract, first being when he was drafted. And that's what it was all about, to see, and we got another year to look and see about Dak, see about his availability, see about his how he is progressing. And that's what we got to do. And so we got to see, although, yes, if you said that, you paid Dak more than if you could have rolled that same negotiation back. But we had the opportunity, and he'll be the first to tell you. And by the way, it does take 2 here now, not just 1. It takes us and it takes the player to agree. But we did this, perfect example, with Dak. We couldn't come to an agreement. He plays. In the meantime, we saw him another year, his 7th year, his 8th year. Boy, we see him doing things, continuing to improve. And that Dak Prescott has continued to improve. We see the age factor, which you may imply availability, injury, that type of thing. But we watched it. So you can rest assured that with all of any warts or all of anything you can think about, when I made him the highest paid player in the history of the NFL, that I thought he was the guy that gave us the best shot to win.
I know what you thought.
It would have been madness.
I know what you
for it
thought.
not to be.
But I'm asking you what you think now, because he not only signed a $160 million deal, then he came back and signed a $240 million deal. The brother signed for over $400 million. Jerry Jones has signed those contracts for him, and you don't have but 2 playoff victories to show for that. I'm wondering how you're looking at him today compared to how you looked at him before you sign those contracts?
Well, let's say this, contracts, just say roll the clock forward to this time last year. So how am I looking at him today as opposed to this time last year? Because we both know what I was thinking this time last year.
He
and
wins
I
during
thought
the regular season.
he could take it, but it could come that he can take us to a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I think he can take us to a Super Bowl. And I feel strongly about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to look at it and I had to think about it over the years, just as he had to think about whether he was going to sign with us a long-term extension. But we had to look at it, evaluate it. I finally said, look, Dak, we're getting the benefit of his experience. We're getting the benefit of his leadership, which, my goodness, is off the charts. But we're getting all of those benefits as opposed to going out here and starting new or starting with someone else at the spot. And that's why I did it. We didn't do it the year before because we couldn't come together. Sound familiar? Micah.
Yes.
Okay. We're having a tough time getting together. Okay. So did Dak not play? No, he played.
Right.
And so the point is, has a contract to play. We'll go at it again sometime in the future if that's the case.
George Pickens is here now. You've got CeeDee Lamb, your wideouts, two elite wideouts as far as I'm concerned, with Dak Prescott healthy, because when he's healthy, we know he can win some games during the regular season anyway, because the brother can throw the football. We get that part. I imagine even with Brian Schottenheimer as your new head coach, as opposed to him Mike McCarthy being here, because he's no longer here and Brian Schottenheimer is here. How are you feeling about your offense overall right now, considering the personnel that you have in place?
Well, I want your meter for you when you're talking about Lamb and you're talking about Pickens. I wanted to jump up there when you say Dak, you got Dak, because I'm going to answer your question like that. We do have Dak Prescott. We do have him. And that's what encourages me, the fact that we've got him, he's healthy. You're unquestionably, we've helped him with Pickens. There's no doubt that it's improved our opportunities that are out here. I like the fact that Schottenheimer is going to be running the offense from the head coaching position. A lot of people question that.
I still question
There's
that.
a lot to do there,
Right.
a lot to do. Here's a guy with 30 years of experience. Okay, he's been in this league 30 years.
And he's been here, but he wasn't calling plays.
But he has called plays before. But here's my point to you. He had osmosis, sat around the table with Marty Schottenheimer, had all that
That's
going.
fair.
Okay, what we're going to get is he ain't Brian no more. He's the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. And so what you see when you get your shot to go, I believe in that. I think that ups the level of performance, competition, focus, all of that. So I think we got a great opportunity to have someone with that experience coming in as a new, inexperienced head coach.
What's needed from a head coaching for Jerry Jones? There's a lot of people that bring that up, and they say Jerry Jones wants his fingerprints on everything and he'll get in the way of a head coach. I don't know whether that's true or not, but that is what a lot of cynics and critics say. How does Jerry Jones respond to that? Are you an asset or an impediment and a liability to whoever your head coach is?
Not so. A definitive no. No getting in the way. Okay? How about leading the blocking so that he's got more room to go and to grow? First two coaches that I was involved in ever hiring, Jimmy Johnson, Barry Switzer. My college coach said, Jones, I've had two genius IQs in my history here at Arkansas, and you sure as hell aren't one of them, talking to me. But Jimmy and Barry were smart. The word I'm looking for is very intelligent. Highly smart, do it differently, but very, very intelligent, okay? Bill Parcells, sharp as 7 tacks, and I mean real sharp at the time. So my point is, I look at compatibility. I'm not so sure that's the answer for. I just, I think I do better when I'm around smart people. What does that tell you?
Okay.
And I'm condescending when I say that. I do. So first of all, I look for somebody that's got some real good sense and smart in a lot of
You still there, 333? 336.
Oh yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Cause that's pretty much the main part of the interview. The rest of it, he's gonna be talking to him about other stuff. But he asked pretty much all the questions that everybody wanted to know. I thought he did a great interview, man. What up with you, Jocelyn? Lee Grant, Matthew Garcia, Trucker 49. Go ahead, my bad, 336.
Oh no, you good. I was just
Yeah,
saying, that's Jerry. He answered politically correct.
Yeah, what
They're
you
not gonna
think
give
about?
you too much detail.
Yeah, what you think about the part when he kept saying they got him for 3 years? So that let you know. I think he's willing to do the situation where he ended up franchise tagging him for 2 years, and if he do that, man,
He said
that's
that.
gonna be messed up if that end up happening, man.
Bro, he said franchise tag, but a lot of the times people think that franchise tag is because the owner just ain't willing to break. A lot of the times they be offering these guys money, and it's a substantial amount, but it's just the two parties can't agree. So sometimes the franchise tag is just a placeholder to keep you here until we can agree.
Right.
It's not
Did you hear him say,
necessarily like a punishment or always a bad thing.
Right. Did you hear him say the part that they offered Micah Parsons to be the highest paid non-quarterback?
Yeah, and he turned whatever it was, he turned it down.
Yeah, and see that's my thing, 336. I'm like, I thought it was about, I thought he was like trying to underpay him, you know what I'm saying? Because I figured he probably wanted what JJ Watt or what Myles Garrett got, somewhere between 40, 41 million, somewhere in there. But once you hear him talking in that interview, and he said, he had off, they basically had an agreement. I guess his agent wasn't there, but Jerry Jones said that he told him he could take the contract, show it to his lawyers, his agent, whatever he needed to do before he signed it. Signed the paperwork and everything. So, I would love to hear what Micah Parsons side of the story is, but from what Jerry Jones saying, man, I'm not understanding why the contract ain't signed.
And see, I wish they would make these numbers public knowledge. Like, if you offer Micah Parsons 39, 40 million, go ahead and put it out there. That's the contract that you offer. Right. And then, people won't be looking at the owners necessarily in a negative light. Like, well, then I wonder what he offered him. Is he trying to lowball him or whatever? Let everybody know what you offer. Say you offered him 40 million and he turned it down. That's what I want him to do.
Yeah, that's what he need to do, man. Let everybody know. So that way it kind of put the pressure on Micah Parsons when he do that. Kind of put the pressure on him.
Who's the highest paid non-quarterback?
The highest paid non-quarterback?
Is it what?
I think it's TJ, because TJ Watt just got 41. Yeah, TJ Watt just got 41.
He got 41?
Yeah, he got 41.
He had to offer him more than that then. God.
Right. So he got to offer him like he got to offer him at least that or 42. Cause think about this. Think about this though, 336, man. Think about this. Now, if he would have paid Michael Parsons last year, like around the same time, you remember when Max Crosby got paid? I think Max Crosby got paid last year. I think it was like maybe 34. I think it was about 34 million a year.
Yeah.
If Jerry Jones was smart, that's why Stephen A was talking to him about why he be waiting and end up having to pay. He ended up having to pay overpay players like how he did Dak Prescott. If he would have went on and paid Michael Parsons then and paid him what Max Crosby got, he would have solved the problem, and he wouldn't even have to come out the pocket with as much as what he got to pay now. If he would have went on and paid him last year around the same time, when he would have seen what Max Crosby got about 34, I would have came right back with it and went on and knocked Michael Parsons out, because at the time that was the highest pay at that position. I would have went on and knocked it out before Myles Garrett and TJ Watt even got their thing, and I wouldn't even have to worry about that right now. But yeah,
and which I guess I would say Michael Parsons is better than Max Crosby. I think they might be right there, relatively close, but I think Micah might be a little bit better. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I put it like this: 336. I think Michael probably a better pass rusher, but I think Max Crosby probably better against the run. I put it like that.
Yeah,
because Mike Parsons he not that good against the run, but pass rusher, but he not real good against the run. That's probably the only edge of Max Crosby over him. That's the only thing. Yeah, and another thing, you think if he don't get that question for you, 336.
Give me a second. I think I'm in a bad
Let's
area.
say he's doing like CeeDee Lamb. You say what? You got to do? Okay, y'all. Let's say.
I'm in a bad area.
Okay. But let's say y'all, everybody that's listening. Let's say, for example, if Micah Parsons, let's say Jerry Jones do the same thing, like a lot of people think he might do. Let's say he do the same thing he did with CeeDee Lamb and end up paying Micah Parsons right before the game. Let's say right before they get ready to play the Eagles on Thursday. Let's say he pay him Thursday morning. My thing is, y'all, if y'all been looking at training camp on NFL Network or whatever, if y'all been peeping game, Micah Parsons just standing over to the side. He got his jersey and stuff on, but he just standing over to the side chilling, talking to people. He ain't doing nothing. So this is my thing, y'all. If he do get signed right before the game and he go out there and play, you already know they got to play the Eagles. What are the Eagles known for? They gonna run the ball with Saquon Barkley. Of course, you know Jalen Hurts. They gonna set up the play action. He gonna take his shots down the field with AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert. But y'all know their bread and butter is to hand that thing off to Saquon Barkley. So you already know when you got a team that can run like that, you know it's gonna be a physical game. My thing is, y'all, what do y'all think about the situation of injury? I ain't talking about a serious injury. I'm talking about like the tissue injuries, hamstring, groin, stuff like that, because he ain't been out there doing nothing now. Y'all, now all of a sudden he got to go out there and play and get and lean on 300-some pound linemen, and he ain't been doing that but chilling. I'm pretty sure he probably been still working out in shape. But y'all know, like I know, y'all, you got to get out there with them pads on and actually go through the motion. You can come in the camp in shape like hell. But it's totally different when you put that helmet and shoulder pads on, get out there in the sun, you running around, you hitting back and forth with goal line, all that stuff, man. It's totally different from when you're over there just chilling. So that's my thing, y'all. That's one of my questions I have for y'all. Second question, y'all. If it is a situation, there's an agreement about the first game Eagles, do y'all think Micah Parsons is willing to sit out maybe a couple of games? Like I said before, like the situation with Emmitt Smith, what he did back in the day when the Cowboys had done won the Super Bowl, and it was time for Jerry Jones to pay Emmitt Smith. And it was a situation where they couldn't get into agreement with the contract, and Emmitt Smith sat out the first two games. And like I said, them first two games, the first game, L. Second game, L. And then history was written out after that. They signed Emmitt Smith. He went on to sign Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith played that third game, and they went to the Super Bowl and won it back and won it, that second year back to back. So you see what I'm saying, y'all? Emmitt Smith had to sit out for a couple of games, and Jerry Jones had to see how important he was to that offense before he actually paid him. Do y'all think it might be a situation where Micah Parsons might have to sit out and maybe sit out maybe one, two, maybe 3, 4 games? I know he ain't willing to sit out the whole season. That's gonna be a lot of money. But if he willing to maybe sit out a couple of games, y'all, go ahead.
Yeah, he say he learned from his lessons. So if he learned anything from that, I guess he would know already just how important Micah Parsons is to that Cowboys defense.
Right.
So I guess he would have learned.
Right.
And considering, like I said again, man, you got to consider the fact that he did, like you said, make him an offer to make him the highest non-paid quarterback. So
right,
again,
and
he
you
did
know
make
what?
the offer.
Right, and that's what I said, and that's why I wanted to play that interview, man, because it's like it kind of throw me off. Like now I'm like, why he ain't signed the contract yet? Is it something to do with the guarantee money? Because I know with Trey Henderson, I know the situation with him. They say they got a contract on the table, but they say the only problem that he got with it is the guaranteed part of the money. He said the contract is fine. It's just the guarantee. Yeah, so that's the reason why Trey Henderson ain't signed yet. Yeah. So
especially for veteran players, always be guaranteed money for the vets.
Right. So I wonder if it's that situation with the Micah Parsons contract. Maybe it's a contract where he is the highest paid, but maybe it might not be what he wants as far as with the guaranteed money. Maybe that might be what the problem is. But besides that, he making you the highest paid non quarterback player. I'm not understanding what the holdup is. It got to be the guaranteed money 336. I can't think of nothing else.
Yeah, because I'm thinking he should be somewhere around 4 years, 170 or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
4 years, 180, something crazy like that. But it's how much of that 170 or 180 is guaranteed. Like, how much of that is he really getting?
Facts. What up with you, Jason Brown, man? James Smith, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, brother. But yeah, I agree with you on that, man. For sure, man. Yep. But shoot, 336, man.
The signing bonus makes a difference.
It do. You know what's 336? Before we get out of here, this my thing, 336, when it comes to the signing bonus. This is what I be looking at. Like, let's say, because I heard Jerry Jones say the fact that Micah Parsons, he can pay him, but he was saying something about you also gotta remember you got the other players on the team, so you can pay the other players, or something he was saying about paying the other players so you can have a complete team. But my thing is, he should have thought about that when he paid Dak Prescott, because Dak Prescott ain't worth that money what he got paid. Believe that.
Especially not what he's giving you.
Right. Yeah. I
don't know. I guess it's something you just have to stick around and see. So you gotta watch.
Yeah, that's all we can do, man. But shoot, 336, man. I appreciate you coming in here, man. I got my doggone kids done came home, man. So they finna get loud and rumbling around.
It's about that time, man.
Yeah, man. So I appreciate you coming on here kicking it with me, 336, man.
Oh, no doubt, Big Tight. No doubt at all.
Okay. Hey, 336, shout your oh damn, he gone. I was gonna tell him to shout his chat out, man. Y'all check my boy 336 out, man. He be doing the YouTube shorts and stuff, man. He do a good job with the Celtics. If any of y'all Boston Celtics fan, but we about to get ready to get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all coming in here kicking it with me, man. Like I say, once again, your boy Scary Terry finally got paid, man. 3-year, $96 million deal. They most definitely need a Scary Terry to make that offense work like how they needed to with Debo, man. Because like I said, Debo is more of a gadget player, what I call him. You know, jet sweep screens. You know, letting them catch the ball in space, man. But Scary Terry most definitely the guy to stretch that field. He most definitely can, as y'all seen in the playoff, catch a short pass and outrun people and take it to the house, man. So I most definitely feel like this was a great deal. It's a 3-year deal. So especially with him being 30 years old, y'all know that's what I was saying. Give him a 3-year deal, because by that time that deal is over, it'll be about time to pay Jaden Daniels. And you know they got to come out the pocket to pay him if he continue to play and be on the road that he is on. They got to break the bank to pay Jaden Daniels. Y'all already know, man. So I'll be back on tonight, y'all. Probably around about 8:30, man. Like I say, we're gonna do a film breakdown on your boy Shador, man. You know, a lot of people saying all the Browns send Shador up the field, or if they sabotaging the man. So we're gonna look at we're gonna break the film down tonight of the game when he played against the Rams, man. And we're gonna look at it, man, because y'all know the film. Don't if you ask me before we get here, if you ask me, my feel like Shador and I gave the game the first quarter and then put Shador in there probably maybe halfway through the second quarter. I feel like Joe Flacco shouldn't have played. Who your is? You already know Joe was the starter. And they would have got a look. If you ask me, I think Dylan Gabriel been playing better, but I feel like if you're gonna try to get a better look at Shador, he should have played with guys that's gonna be on the team like the second and third instead of playing with guys that probably ain't gonna make the roster. My opinion, just I don't know how we do it. Next There you still in this. Yeah, I'm about to all right, Jason. Nathan, I'm about to get up out of here for sure. You on that? Not on duty. What your boy say? Not on duty. Not on duty. But on if you subscribe to the channel. And I will be back on tonight, man. So I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you 336 for coming up and hollering at me, Nathan. Tri-State, appreciate y'all coming up and hollering at me, man. And y'all know what I always say, baby. We is outie. 5 outie. Y'all have a good day, man. And I'll holler back at y'all tonight, man.